Oh, I forgot about y'all. Forgot about them calling. Like, I was trying to say, what's up, Melanie? Hey, what's up, Richard? He said Brooklyn in the building. What's up, Retro and Retro gang? Hey, what's up, Richard? This would be cool. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Let me move this back. Like in the cord. Hey, send notifications out. Hey, shout out to True Beauty for becoming a member. What's up, True Beauty? Let me pull out this. He said my membership expired, which can't happen. Hey, shout out to True Beauty. What's up, Duran? Okay. So look, hopefully more people. If I only gotta, hopefully everything go well today. If everything go good, we gonna be here for a little while. What's up, Lonesome Dove? Hey, I appreciate everybody coming in and double tapping that screen. I ain't mean to do that. How everybody doing today? Friday coming up quick, ain't it? You know what? I'm starting early today. I'm starting early. Hey, shout out to everybody who got the notification bells on and set to all. So in this video, they said this Arkansas State police corporal got arrested after crashing his patrol vehicle while on duty. He was drunk. The only reason if he got arrested for crashing his patrol vehicle on duty, he was drunk. Cause usually police be like, it happens, and they just make fun of you at the department or something. It's like being a state trooper and get outran by a Nissan Altima or like a Chevy Cruze or an Impala or something, they just laugh at you, but they let it go. But he had to be drunk, 100% drunk. Cause police be the biggest drunks, believe it or not. All this static ain't for me though. Go ahead, fix that, man. Come on, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It get to a certain point, I'm muting this video. Nah, I'm muting this video. I can't do it. I can't do it no more, y'all. I tried. It get to a certain point. This ain't finna happen. Like, this making my nerves act up now. Nope. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, we can listen. Yeah, we can go ahead and listen to the video once some real audio kick on. Oh, this happened not even a week ago? This ain't even been a whole week. Hey, shout out to LR18. This video ain't even been out a week. It's been 6 days. It's going on 7. Tomorrow makes 7 days. Okay. So who was this patrol officer that crashed? The video ain't that long, so we gotta be seeing them soon. Yeah, the video not long at all. Hey, shout out to Lonesome Dove's True Beauty. And well, we can't forget about Melanie. Do we have audio? I feel like we getting rage baited because I ain't finna listen to no static electricity, man. I'm not finna listen. Yeah, man. It's like somebody got one of them TVs from the early 2000s, just put a microphone right up to it. Like, you're not finna play in my face, man. I'm not even gonna allow you to. And I'm really trying to get this video a chance. You said like the video, everybody double tap that screen. We ain't got audio yet because you want to hear this? I ain't think so either. Damn, hold on. He tripping. Look at him, he swerving. Oh, are we watching a police officer dash cam? Oh, no, he ain't swerving. Yes, he is swerving. Oh, my Lord. He finna get a slap on the wrist. He ain't hit nothing for real major. He luckily avoided everything. Oh, yeah. I was so wondering why we didn't have audio. This why we didn't have audio. I'm like, man, he's swerving a little bit, ain't he? Oh, this why we didn't have audio. Oh, it makes sense. Cause he hit that boom, smacked that pole, knocked that pole out, and luckily went around those cars. Luckily. Yeah. Police on the way to get him. Look, now we got audio.
Some people like styles waiting around for a club downtown.
He literally spending thousands of dollars right now. He is spending thousands of dollars right now on all this stuff just because he want to drive drunk. For a fact, he was drunk. It ain't no way. Because when I seen him go to the middle lane, I'm like, is he drunk? Is he cool? He must have fell asleep. He had to pass out from drinking. Hey, shout out to Tranquil for becoming a member. He said big love is always. Hey, shout out to Nico. What's up, Nico? What's up, Jeffrey? Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Hey, shout out to Jeffrey McKeenan.
CFS comments at
Oh, they making new fields. That haircut, I ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, that haircut garbage. It's not a good haircut. Like you said, cop on cop crime. Yeah, that's pretty much what we witnessing right now. But nah, he was drunk and he swerved off road in his patrol car. And by the way his haircut is, he probably wanted to go to the military, didn't make it, or did go to the military and left because he had a drinking problem, and he been a drunk ever since. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, do them fields. Hey, I like how y'all make it hard to get the actual body cam portion of this, but you like they released the like the dash cam video all because it don't have the audio included. But that's kind of weird to me. We know why they do it, to protect their own, but go ahead. The walk and turn test. Hold up. Damn. So they was moving even slower? Yeah, speed this up. My bad, I had to speed this up. Like y'all wouldn't believe how slow they are moving. I had to speed this up because it makes no sense. So you think I'm finna? Yeah, he's shaking, ain't he? What's up, Jan? This cop about to go to jail for being he DUI. $45, 6 foot, 200 pounds, 45 DUI, and driving while intoxicated, DUI, first drugs. Description: reckless driving. Okay. So he got a couple charges. That DUI is the one. Oh. Look, that DUI, yeah, he over with. But they still might let him be a police officer. But I don't know. It's 2026. And he probably still, he out of jail now, but he still got to deal with this. Hey, officer, if you watching this right now, how you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling, officer? Knowing that you on YouTube now, you been locking all these people up. You see it, hey. Yeah, how I feel being on the other side in that V neck. You got that little freaky neck on. How I feel. Just going, yeah. You said call the police. He was the police swerving off road. Look. This when I seen him going, this when I said, oh, he drunk. But I knew he was drunk before. Cause I'm like, oh, you going to jail, you a police, you're drunk. You're drunk. Look. Moment of no return. So look, this when he went in the middle lane, I'm looking, I'm like, bro, is he okay? And then I see that car coming, he still going. I'm like, oh yeah, it's over with. Boom. I'm thinking he finna hit the pole or something, but luckily he dodged all it. And that's the only reason I think he gonna get probation for the DWI. And they gonna let him off easy. And he was an officer, they gonna let him off for the slap on the wrist. And he didn't make too much damage. Like he ain't really damaged too much or nothing. You said, wait, so he pulled over officer? No, the police had to pull up on him after he crashed, and then they hit him with DUI. So as you can see, yeah, they pulled up on him and then did DUI test and then determined he was drunk, and you know how I go. And why is my stuff not updating? What's up, Lori? I got tired. I was gonna get up, but then I was tired. Yeah, we got one of them. What's up, D-Lo? I ain't gonna lie. I was about to get on Lori, but man, my head was ringing. It was ringing. What's up, James? But we're gonna have a good time today, though. We're gonna have a good time today. Hey, shout out to the Real Mac. What's up, Real Mac? You said, why won't my super chat go through? Probably got something to do with all this glitching out that's going around on YouTube. You see, we ain't got our colors for some reason. It says you already own this. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. What's up, Jan Jack? Hey, shout out to the Real Mac for trying to send the super chat. You say you was gonna say, I'm so happy you on. Yeah, I'm on her. I'm here. I don't see Crystal Ree yet, but they'll be here. They should be here before a lot of people should be here before the end of this one. So look, they said police are look. So we all got a little psycho neighbor. If you never had one, you blessed. But so the police surprised this psycho lady who was terrorizing her neighbor, and you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all how it ended because it wasn't pretty.
2025, officers responded to an apartment complex for a call of a woman causing a disturbance.
What's going on tonight with her?
I literally just noticed this like 5 minutes ago, and I was dozing off, and then I heard pounding, and which is normal. Most nights I hear pounding coming from up there, but
it's going good.
And screaming, so I was coming out, making sure like no guy was beating on her or anything. That's basically what I was making sure of. But then you guys walked in.
Okay, thank you. So is this what it's been sounding like? Loud, obnoxious?
Yeah, normally.
Okay, thank you.
Being outraged, I have to work at 4 a.m. I banged on the wall to make her stop. She wants to bang back. She wants to be crazy. If you go through the hallway, her apartment is like, it's a studio apartment. So it's just one big old room. and it's connected with my room, you know, where I can hear her. So she's yelling. This happened more than once. I'm just calling now because I don't want to hear it. I have to work in the morning. Unlike her, she works at White Castle, so she's up all hours of the night.
Okay.
I have a study, you know.
Man, she said she work at White Castle, so she up all hours of the night. Hey, you gotta be like that working at White Castle. You gotta stay on your toes. But speaking of White Castles, my bad, this off topic, but have y'all ever had a White Castle's burger? Man, I don't think them are good for your health, your ribs, or your well-being. Like, come on, man, tell me I'm lying.
And the walls are thin, so I don't want to have it to be a problem, but she needs to know, you know, you need to have common courtesy for other people.
Okay. Is there a point of contact for the building? Are you all in the same building?
We're all in the same building, so it's a studio. I have a one-bedroom apartment, so they're all different.
Okay. What's your address?
Yeah, you hear her? Yeah. That's her. No, I'm not. That's not her. I'm over that. So that's her unit right there.
Within my rights, I would kindly gladly ask you. Because I'm allowed to do that? No!
Get out.
Whoa.
Because I'm allowed to do that? No!
Get out.
No!
Now.
Get out.
No! No!
Okay. You need a
Let go of me!
No.
You're a body camera! Ow! He's hurting me!
Ma'am, how about you
Ow! Ow! You really?
Come out. Talk to us.
Let go!
Okay.
You're
All
hurting!
right, let it go.
What's up, Pennsylvania Peach?
Are we gonna talk?
What's up, Chelsea
What are you
Myers?
doing?
No! This is not submitting! I didn't do it!
What are you
I
doing?
didn't do anything! I didn't do anything!
According to her, she didn't do anything, guys. I don't know what make me think that she didn't do anything, but I think my detective skills are really working. I don't think she did anything, and I think that's why she's overreacting. Nah, let me stop trolling. Hey, what's up, Pennsylvania Pete? What's up, Masuko? What's up, Masuko? Who else we got in here? We got Chelsea Myers, Real Mac. We ain't got nobody in here saying that they could fix her yet. You said the eviction process would start first thing in the morning. You said you rather eat some cat food than White Castles? It smell the same to me.
Ah! This is assault! Ah! No! No! I didn't do it! No, you gotta let me get my stuff!
No, we don't.
Yes, you do!
No. You're going to.
Ah! For what?
I'm going to a police officer. How's
Can't
that?
come 531 detain.
Can I please get my phone?
No.
No, you can't swing. You can't swing at an officer.
No! What about my keys? You can't do that to me!
Yeah, we can.
No!
You can't swing at an officer.
Stand up.
I can't!
Stand up.
Please help me! I can't! It hurts!
Stand up.
Please! Please, can I get my phone? Please!
What?
Please! Please, help me!
Check him. I'm sorry.
Why are you so upset?
You want to have Bill checked on her?
I can't breathe! Please let me
Do you
up!
have any medical conditions we need to know about?
Please let me up! I can't breathe!
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I know how the police feel. Man, you ever try to get a bug out of baby nose? Oh my Lord, I know how the police feel. Yeah, this remind me of when you try to get a bug out of baby nose, man. You be like, look, I'm trying to help you. You don't want to, look. Yeah, she doing a lot though. She'll be good tomorrow. What y'all think? She drunk? She do drills? What? It's one or the other. Hey, it's one or the other.
I'm having a panic attack, please!
Sit up.
Then stop screaming.
Probably vape too.
I need help!
Stand up.
I can't!
Yes, you can.
They have me
What's up,
hanging.
And you can
Letitia?
stand with legs. You don't have to stand on your hands. Go. Come on.
Stop.
My leg was... Can I please get my phone?
I'm gonna drag you down the stairs if you don't stand up. Stand up!
Please,
Yeah, you said she doing too
I'll go
much.
get your phone. I can't go in there if you don't get out of the way. Stand up.
Please
Stand up!
Please
Last
stop.
order.
Please stop yelling at me. My keys are in my
Damn, they throw it down the stairs?
I
For
didn't
the same?
do anything.
Man, I thought they got fed up. I thought it was over with. But I thought she was going tumbling. I'm talking about dryer. Extra spin.
Ow! Ow! My wrist. My police brutality.
It's not.
Ah!
Hey, shout out to Lori with the 400 emojis. Hey, shout out to Lori G alone.
I did.
What's up, Tony? You said she whining. Y'all said she just dramatic. What's up, Scott the Rick? Oh, Scott the Rock, my bad. I always say Rick.
Yes,
What's up, Rock?
you're dragging me.
You're sitting up.
Can you tell me what law I broke? Because I
This what happen when you let little kids get that way. When they get older, then they turn to this. Yep. Hey, Masuko, I like that you said this. This is what happened when you let little kids get their way. When they get older, they turn into this. That's exactly what the government wants. Now when I be trying to tell the people that like the government don't want you disciplining your kids and none of that. They don't care about the way that you grew up. They don't care. They don't want your kids to have any type of good common sense. They want them to feel like they can do anything in the world until they go to jail. And then it just put them in a cycle of feel like they can do anything because their brain already stuck on it. Like if you can't whoop a kid that's 15, 16, that's sneaking out every day, stealing and doing all this stuff, hey, you will never be able to this is what you gonna deal with your whole life. A lot of people feel entitled to the world.
I just want to check on
Please don't take me. I
the
just
female.
They feel like they can scream, yell,
Sure,
and
she's
just
not
get away with
some
everything.
I heard no police officer.
Really? You didn't hit my partner?
No.
You sure about that?
I can prove it.
No, you can't.
Yes, I didn't
So,
do that.
knock on the door,
never
open it up,
hurt the police
put my foot in, and
That is
we already tried
bullshit.
making contact.
Follow lawful order.
She slammed the door on him initially,
I answered.
and then once
the
the door opened,
No.
put my foot on the door, try and get her to yank her out, and she doesn't want to come out. And then I let her go, and then she swings at me
No.
for whatever reason,
Grab
and then
me. You
Hey,
grabbed
I'm
me
fine.
and
We're just
dragged
right
me
here.
down the stairs.
I mean it was a weak punch,
You
but
dragged me down the stairs.
she resisted after that.
No, I didn't. I opened the door.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
I
we could do
did.
obstructing and
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like
that's
that.
not. I didn't assault an officer.
yeah.
I didn't. I didn't assault an
Yeah, I'm
officer.
just tired.
Stay in court, man.
No, there is no day in court. I'm not going to jail.
It's not a negotiation.
I didn't do anything. I don't even have my phone or my debit card. It's inside.
We can all hear you.
I opened the door both times.
Okay, but you gotta cooperate.
I opened it clearly
If you
enough
don't
for you to
cooperate,
stop
listen.
My bad, y'all. She muted my mic. But nah, look, I don't think she gonna be in jail long term. But hey, shout out to Jeffrey with all 5 gifted members. Hey, W Jeff in the chat. Hey, shout out to Chelsea. Shout out to Ash. Shout out to Marie. Shout out to Matthew Moore. And shout out to Punisher. I appreciate y'all. Hey, W Jeff in the chat. Yeah, she muted my. She has muted my. Mic.
If you don't cooperate, we detain you into cuffs. You resisted that,
Please, I will do
and then you tried swinging at me.
No, I didn't.
Well, you didn't try. You did.
Tried grabbing me, please. I'm sorry.
Yes,
what's up,
because we
King
have to
Joffrey?
continue because of your demeanor.
Run my name. I don't.
You're terrorizing this building.
Terrorizing is crazy.
Go to sleep.
Then talk to me. What's your last name?
Hey, she reminded me of the girl yesterday that was moving like Randy Orton. I'm talking about Randy Keith Orton. I'm talking about the real life legend killer. I'm talking about RKO, Mr. Out of Nowhere.
They're cut right now and they hurt.
She needs to go right back to jail.
You
I'm
fucking
cooked her.
impressively cuffed me and it fucking I've cuts in my wrist.
You said this is freedom?
You guys fucking pulled me out of my own apartment. Okay, but it fucking hurts. That's why.
Can you talk to our paramedics, please?
Bloody and bruised.
Hey, Bonnie. And that's what's wrong with society right there, Bonnie. You said there truly is such a thing as intelligence to raise your children with love and logic without yelling, without spanking or hitting. Yep. If you live on a farm. We live in a society where temptations are at an all-time high. And sometimes you can lose control of your kids because your kids don't want to listen to you. They want to go out when you sleep and get drunk, high, steal cars. You got to remember, some people, I literally know kids right now who got the best moms in the world. I'm talking about the most loving moms, but they are in jail. Why? Because the whole time they mom is being a lover, they outside doing all street shit, acting like Tariq St. Patrick himself, acting like a straight thug every day, moving like a straight thug. All that, hey, baby, just stop this and stop that should have been a belt whooping. It should have been a belt whooping. What? They stealing cars. They stealing guns. Your son has 3 stolen guns. You don't need no talk with him. He need his ass whooped. He is 15, 16 years old. He need his ass whooped. Talking about some talking. We live in a time and age where temptations is way too high. And then not only that, they got friends that your child might be normal, but they go around them friends, they get pack mentality, and not just pack mentality, they over there smoking and drinking, so they not even the same kid. They making dumb decisions, doing what they'll never do. And look, and the kids who smoke the most, believe it or not, you might think, like, people always think this. Oh, the kid who came from the hood, he gonna be the one that smoked the most. He too broke. He can't get all the money to smoke and none of that. But the kid with money, the one that parents bought him a car and all this, making sure he good. Mama gonna throw him this 20, this 50, this 100 when he need it. Come on. Those are the ones that supplying all the drugs, all the liquor. Everybody else broke. When you broke, you can't do nothing but be mad. All they do is be out there be mad. And then they put themselves around them same people and then do their tendencies. Now you out here stealing cars. Now you out here robbing. Now you out here doing all type of weird stuff. You steal it from here. You steal it from there. You steal it from these people.
Can you talk to the paramedics, please?
Yeah, we live in a time where you got to real life know your kids and know they movement.
DC. What's happening?
Yeah, sure.
But if you got one of them kids who just chill, sit around, and do what they supposed to, that's easy.
Sure.
Well, a lot of people be raising thugs and they don't know.
Yeah, might as well.
I don't want to go to jail. I
Come
didn't
on,
do anything
straight
in my apartment. And they dragged me out of it.
Yeah,
I got bruises.
Nicole and the guy at unit 110B.
If you have the charges there on your part,
I wasn't terrorizing anybody. I was on the phone with somebody and they misconstrued it.
Okay.
I am not a problem. It's like run my records like I don't.
Not rich, not broke, not rich. I'm soon to be comfortable though. Hey, I hope you get that soon.
You don't need to see a paramedic for anything, right?
Oh, what?
Better from a scrape or a broken bone or nothing. I don't have anything wrong with me.
Thanks.
Stand up.
Please don't be so proud.
Stand up.
I'm trying.
No, you're not. Put your feet on the ground.
Ow!
1, 2, 3. Stop. Miss, come on.
You said I knew everything my son tried. I tried it, and my folks stopped me. Yep. That's how it usually
I thought that
goes.
was mine for some reason.
Please let me go.
And when you young, you always think you're right. Yeah. I remember being young thinking I was right. I got older, like, bro, I was so dumb.
Please tell me when I'm being arrested for, please. Please arrest me.
Aggravated battery to a police officer, obstructing a police officer, resisting arrest, and you might be getting disorderly conduct too.
Why? I don't have anything in my pockets that's gonna hurt you.
Fine.
I don't even have my phone.
This one-
I can't even call
They're both
anybody
good.
because I don't know any. Can I please get my
No,
Nope.
no, we got to search her.
I didn't do anything. I did not hurt a police officer. They had grabbed me. You grabbed me. Please, there's something I can do.
No.
You're being too
We're
rough
past that.
with me. I have.
1, 2, 3.
Please, I don't even have a debit. I don't even have my phone. Please. Please.
Okay.
I don't know anybody's number without it. I didn't do
She's in.
anything. I didn't do anything. Please. I did not grab. You guys grabbed me.
Yelling and screaming.
Please. Please. Please.
Thanks for subscriber alert.
Please. I didn't do anything. Yeah, thanks for breaking my shit. Security complex secured for all you guys. I didn't hurt a police officer. You guys hurt me. I have the marks for it. Do you guys have any marks? Please. Please. This is not fair. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't hurt anybody. They hurt me.
I don't know. I didn't do this.
They hurt me. Do you have bruises on your fucking body? Because I do.
Makeup.
Business card holder.
Police brutality.
Yeah, just shut the door on her. Like, can you please just shut the door? She's so annoying. And it ain't even, I done seen people cry for 30 minutes that you outdo them by a lot. I ain't gonna lie. You're in a different weight class with this. What's up, Laura?
We'll be making a formal complaint. And what is all your names? Because we'll be making a formal complaint.
LeBeau, 751.
I didn't hurt a police officer. I would never.
Okay. And you wouldn't yell and scream like a child.
No! And my shit is inside. My debit card and everything. I can't even get out of jail without it. You don't want me to have it?
Weed ends.
I don't have anybody else to call without my...
The woman was charged with disorderly conduct, aggravated battery on law enforcement, and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching the channel. If you liked the video, give us a like, share.
Man, she going right. She finna get right out of jail, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. She is about to get right out of jail. But yep, like y'all said, this is a classic example of when you sit right there and let your kids do whatever, pout, slam the door, run upstairs and do all this, and don't listen to you. They feel like they can do whatever they want, and they grow up and they continue to do the same things, and you stuck with it. Now you over here dealing with a dysfunctional, a whole dysfunctional human like that you created. Because a lot of people don't understand this. When you have kids, you're supposed to teach them. You're supposed to teach them. Like, you know, you are supposed to teach them how not to be like this and all that. And especially nowadays, the generations we live in where everybody wants to, like, we live in a generation where coddling is even worse. People be like, what's wrong with that? They coddling their own kids. Like look outside, walk outside. It's Friday night. Go outside on a Friday night in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock. Why is it teenagers outside? Why? Because these parents do all this, oh, I love you, and spend so much of their energy conforming to kids that's just sneaking out every night. But I ain't gonna even get into that. I ain't gonna even get into how easy it is to sneak out with parents. Because parents be having to go to work, right? And we understand how it go. That teenagers are sneaky, but y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better. A lot of people need more alarm systems on windows and all that. That's the only way you're gonna stop them. You gotta literally put alarm systems on their windows, on all the doors, everything, and that's your best. They're gonna still find a way to get out, but that's your best chance. People don't be knowing what they kids doing. Like, it's a lot of people out here who really don't know what they kids be doing. Like, it's a lot of people, even in this chat, who got kids who, oh, my kid is a good kid. Your kid is the beer pong champion. Like, come on, man. Your kid was the beer pong champion at the age of 17. Like, not gonna lie to you. Just popped up. But yeah. Accountability. You said smoking ears and tone switches? Yeah. That's literally what all these kids do. And then not only that, you gotta remember that a lot of these kids look up to the wrong people. Like, y'all gotta understand that the people they look up to are straight terrible, or not even, like, a lot of kids look up to rappers, right? Rap is the lowest form of entertainment. I didn't understand it until I started being a content creator. I'm like, why they saying rap the lowest form of entertainment? So when you become a content creator, you can it's like a set of rules. And when I say a set of rules, I mean every single rule on YouTube. You basically got to learn, and it'll tell you, like, okay, if you make this kind of music, you're gonna get paid this. If you make this kind of music, you're gonna get paid that. So not only do a rapper get paid less on average, right? Like, the average rapper get paid less, right? They deals be terrible. And then they got kids looking up to them who like, oh, look at this rapper, this and that. That is advance money. He has $2 million. He has to make at least 4 albums for these people. Probably 2 to 3 albums, probably 4. But look, you got to make a certain amount of albums, and he not getting paid until after that. So everything he doing right now is for free. They pay him in advance for all his music. They like, oh, so look, yeah, go ahead. Just drop the music, and we got you. We gonna give you $2 million, and you go drop all this music. You gonna give us this. The record label gonna make hundreds of millions of dollars off them while they still rapping about making hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you understand that most rappers rap about, I want to make 100 mil? Your record label already got that from you, most likely. And there's a lot of big time rappers who still rap about getting to 100 million. That's why I realized, I'm like, oh, y'all are the lowest form of entertainment. They use y'all to just do all this crazy stuff, be crazy, tell your real tragic life and all this crime and all this, and have people look up to you, and you ain't even getting paid for real. Like, you think you getting paid, but it's somebody who is sitting in a corner with a hood over their head trying so hard not to be seen because he is making 100 times more than you. From you. Like, yeah. But look, y'all, in this video, they said this side chick got caught by this man's wife, and then she refused to leave. Then the police is...
March 4th, 2025, officers responded to a residence for a call of a woman wanting her husband's friend removed from the property.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find her. I want her at my house.
Okay,
I just want her at my house.
Who's her?
Some girl. I don't know the true nature of the relationship. Calvin, tell her to come out here now, please.
Just come here real quick. Just, so what, do you live here?
I live
Hi.
here.
Okay. Calvin gave me permission in order to be her.
I'm banning her from my house now.
She's leaving.
Hold on,
That's
just
the
1 second.
ex-wife. She's mad at me because I'm here right now, but she's in the process of grabbing all of her shit and going. You know what I'm saying? So, essentially, right now, she's trying to use the fact that she's under the lease in order to try to get me out, but she's getting ready to leave herself.
I ain't gonna lie to you. She ain't no good either. Whoever this girl is on the porch, she ain't no good. What y'all think about this? Tell me. You said what a mess we gonna have going on here. What's up, Sterling? What's up, Winnie the Pup? What's up, Shirley? Not only that, you could tell this girl right here, she ain't no good. She really like a piece of trash. And I'm being very kind when I say that. because you know what I'm saying. That right there, it's certain things that you say in like initial encounters that just have me like, you know what, your mind
Calvin, what did we just discuss?
Can
What's
you
up,
just walk
Jess?
over here, talk to me real quick? I just want to get your side of the story.
What's up, Jeremy Ford?
Yeah.
So, you no longer stay.
What's up, Tracy?
Is that what I'm getting?
I live here.
Okay.
We just talked about this. We are still living here.
Okay.
I moved my stuff out for a couple days.
Okay.
We got into it. But he was staying in some apartment. I don't know the true nature of their relationship. Even right now in this moment, he ain't messed with her. He's saying that out loud right now. She just keeping some shit going on. I'm over this. I just want her out of my house.
Okay. But this is his house as well.
It is. He just told her to leave.
Okay.
He just told her to
But like
leave.
I said, what I'm trying to get at is if he's allowed her to be here, it's
No, right now she has to
okay.
go.
Well,
Me and my kids are in here.
She about to go to jail, chat. I think the police about to get mad at her because, do you like to play the harmonica? Nah, I just got one. I done had this harmonica for about a year and a half. But yeah, she about to go to jail because I don't think she understand. He gave her permission to be there. You can't just go. It's messed up, but yeah.
This is going to turn physical. She needs to get out of here. She has to get out of here.
but what I'm saying is legally, if he is allowed
Okay, so
her
let
to
me
be
ask
wait,
Can
no,
we
no.
go? I need him to tell you from his
I will
face
go
that
talk.
she ain't coming
I will
no
go
more.
talk to him in a
She said
minute.
she gonna crash
But
out.
what I'm trying to
yeah.
explain to you is if he has allowed her to be here, he welcomed her to come here, we cannot force her to leave.
Right now, at this present moment, he had her hand, her coat in his hand, saying, "Go, let's go, get out." She sat down, and said, "I'm not going nowhere."
Okay, I will go talk to him, get his side of the story, and figure this out. But I'm not saying that it's going to cause any issues, but the best thing right now is to just keep everyone separated so that way there's no other issues. What is a good phone number for you? So, are you currently still
Yes.
residing here, or?
Yes. I went to a hotel with my
Okay.
kids. That's it.
Okay.
This is my legal home.
What's up, Possum?
Okay, Com 541 my name.
You can confirm it with the landlord. This is still my legal home.
Okay. Favor, stay out here with this officer. I'm going to go in there and talk with him.
I ain't gonna lie. This don't seem like this about to end well. Because the police can't really make her leave because he wanted her. So we just see a fight. It probably will get physical.
She has no business
But I
to
think
be here.
she might get arrested.
She deserted the
Who
property.
lives here?
He
Hang on.
does.
All right,
Oh,
hang on.
nah.
Then.
Hell
How
nah.
long?
Nope. Hell nah. Don't play in my face. Hey, get out of my face. Hey, don't play. Ooh. You should. Look her. Look her. Look her. Yeah, look how nasty that house is. Look how nasty that house is. Look how. I thought just the first room. I'm like, all right, the first room, all right. Look at what setup is this? Look at the back. What setup is that? It's a microwave on top of a bookshelf or a desk or a secretary desk. Hey, it's a lot going on in here, man. And then you over here talking about y'all in here, you ain't cleaning up or nothing. Yeah, I told y'all that's why. Hey, I don't like no. Y'all over here not cleaning up. Y'all are filthy. Y'all think I'm finna.
Has she been staying here?
I just showed up today, sir.
Okay. Has she been living here?
She's been living here on and off
Okay.
for
I
the
need to start cleaning
approximately
up.
of 13
Hey,
years.
forget
But
showing
they're getting
up.
a
You need to
divorce.
clean up.
And the problem is because they're getting divorced. I'm here right now. Kids like me. Look,
Okay.
sir, she's shown up with a gun to try to me.
Okay.
Okay? Like, she has gone above and beyond.
Okay, so
And no
hang
one
on,
has
let me
done
talk. Okay,
anything to
hang on. Let me talk. Okay,
And she's doing
hey,
it
you
again.
won't let me talk. Let me talk. Okay, got it. She lives here too. She can be here.
I understand that. There, by
Now,
no means, is no
Can I
disputing
finish
that.
talking?
But he
Can I
lives here
finish
too,
talking?
And therefore, he's
Can
on
I
police,
finish
and he allows
talking?
me to be
So
here.
both of y'all not gonna let the police officer talk. Okay, so I told y'all they was both problems. I told y'all they was both problems. She ain't letting the police talk. The other lady ain't letting the police talk. So now what?
Can I finish talking?
Yeah, I know my rights.
This has nothing to do with rights. You just won't let me talk. Okay, you called us.
I didn't call you.
Whoever called us, I don't really care right now. Okay, but I'm trying to explain this to you. If you would let me explain to you.
I'm listening.
She has a right to be here. You're saying she has no reason to be here. She has a right to be here.
No, I agree with
He
that.
has a right to have you over.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't be here.
I didn't
What
say
I'm
nothing
saying
of
is
that.
she does have a right to be here
And
if
I
she
didn't
has
say
lived here.
anything of that.
You did. You said she has no right to be
I said
here.
she has no reason to be here right now. If you
Okay.
want to be verbatim for what I said.
Well,
I
I'm
said
going
she
to tell
has no
you,
reason
she
to be
has.
here right
If
now.
she wants to be here, she can be here. She
Which
lives
is
here.
true.
Okay, I cannot force her
She
to
has
leave.
rights.
You have to
just
get her
as well as
evicted.
him.
Okay.
Exactly.
You have a right to be here if he's allowing you to be here.
Exactly.
So we're not going to remove you. Okay.
I know that.
But okay, but you won't let me talk. You just keep talking. You won't let me talk. Okay, I'm trying to explain that you're okay to be here.
I'm used to Mantino police. I
A what?
apologize. Mantino police.
Okay. Well,
Because they're a bunch
we like to explain things to you guys the proper way to go about
I'm
things.
following
Okay.
suit.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. But now you have to solve that.
That's
No, there's
So
not.
so is she just here grabbing items and then leaving?
Done with that, but she wants
Hey guys.
Is she just here grabbing items so that she can leave?
No.
Or
She grabbed the kids.
She wasn't done all together here at all.
Okay.
I didn't want her to just not be able to come here to get stuff.
Okay.
At all. This is still a house too. She's not banned from this place.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's still a lot. I'm more than likely gonna be moving out. She's gonna be moving in.
Okay.
For real, for real.
But she's just grabbing a few items just to get away for a few
At the
days.
moment, dropping food
Or
off
she-
and getting the kids.
Okay. But if you've allowed her to be here, but you guys do probably have intentions on leaving at some point. Okay.
We just don't want no.
The issue is this is both of your guys' house. I mean, she doesn't want her here, but you're the one that's welcomed here. I can't force her to leave. So, what did she say?
Clear valid. Some order of protection.
What's up, Sarah? What's up, Ashmere?
So let me go talk to her again, see what her
Love you,
intentions are for the day. Sound like she might just be wanting to leave, but I mean, like I said, if you're willing and allowing her to be here, it's both your guys' house. I can't force her to leave.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
She's not upset that I was here. That's all.
Go pick up her daughter. You need to go pick up your daughter, and then what?
We were coming back here to eat dinner.
Coming
I
to
just
eat
brought
dinner?
groceries up in here.
Okay. So like I kind of already explained to you and explained to him, this is both of your guys' house. You don't want her here. He's allowed her to be here.
Okay, can you
I
ask
can't
him,
physically
ask him to
force
just
her
step
to
the
leave.
Stairs. Ask him to step to the stairs. Ask him to step to the stairs. Calvin, come here. Tell them you want her out of here. She can go where she needs to go right now.
She can't go there until 6.
I don't give a. She walked to the. Tell them she has to leave out of here right now.
Calvin.
I will never come back in this mother. And I will fight you tooth and nail, and I will never come back in here. Tell this gotta go. Tell her she gotta go. You don't say it right now, I'm not coming back here. If you don't say it right now, I'm not coming back here. If you don't say it right now, I'm not coming back. Go ahead, Calvin. You got Savannah.
I appreciate you, Tracy. He ain't saying nothing. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing. I don't know. He already got somebody else in the house, so I feel like you playing a losing battle.
Go for it.
Say no. Just tell the cops no. So we can figure it out. We'll talk to each other. Tell the cops no.
He just said it. She gotta go. She gotta go. He just said it. I want her out of here.
Vanna, just grab a coat, grab your shoes. Let's get moving. He just
for a
said.
couple hours, and you can come back.
No, and I'm gonna go with and you're coming with me. To them. She gotta go back.
Okay, so I ain't the only one who thinks she on drugs. Okay. I'm not being ignorant. I'm being observative.
Because the cops just sat there and said that if you say no to you being here, they're gonna kick me out.
Savannah, just grab your stuff. You guys can reconvene later. He just said no. You're telling him what to do. Okay, you're being narcissistic right now.
Go ahead.
They both tell him what to do.
Just go. Let things cool off for a
Go for
little
a couple
bit.
hours.
Do you want me to leave?
Try it again later.
Man, what's going on in this room? Like, I thought I was tripping. Like, this how y'all living? This the man y'all fighting over, living in a house that look like this? Hey. Yeah, man, the standards nowadays. She finna end up going to jail now.
Calvin, I want her banned from this house.
I want her banned.
Savannah, let's go. Just for a little bit. Let things calm down. He just said he's gonna come, leave, and go wherever you're going. I need you to stand up. No, we're not doing it. Stand up.
I'm getting a ride.
You can call for a ride outside. Stand up. Let's go.
I'm not gonna call for
Stand up and go.
Aren't you calling my phone?
No.
Stand up and go.
I'm not calling your phone.
Stand up and go where you're going in cuffs.
We don't have to do none of this. You might as well.
Stand up and go.
Makes absolutely no sense. This don't make any sense to me.
You're making this way more difficult.
I'm waiting.
I'm gonna cuff you.
Waiting.
I'm giving you opportunities to leave.
I'm waiting.
Stand up and go. No, you are being narcissistic.
Yeah.
You are trying. You're just causing way more drama than needs to be here. Why does it have to be this difficult? Stand up and leave.
You want to explain? You want to explain?
All right, she gotta go. Good table
Go
ready.
call for a ride. We will stand by while you ride. Yes.
She ain't got no ride. They said, man, she ain't have a ride already. I've been heard that. Get the tables ready. I get the fire. Rock bottom or Batista bomb. Cause she finna have to go. Nobody ain't finna play with her. She obviously don't want to leave. But look, luckily the police giving her a little chance. But hey.
Okay. Do you want her gone? Right now?
No.
Do you want her to leave?
Look at him.
Alright.
Regardless.
Say it.
She still has.
Just say it. Just say it.
Just say it. Girl, you knew.
Say it.
You been around for about 6 months. 7 months.
Say it.
Do you have an actual ID with you, ma'am?
You guys have to figure that out. I don't have to provide anything.
Go ask her to sign the complaint. Get her to sign the complaint. You're not leaving?
Yeah, get her out of there.
I don't know why you want to do things the hard way.
Hey, what's up, Maya?
Units on you,
What's up, Lisa? You say he a simp. I done seen y'all call him a simp a couple times.
He literally just said that he doesn't want me out of the house, but you guys are all fucking listening to her.
She's the owner of the house.
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's the owner of the house, and he just sat there and told you he didn't want me to leave.
Okay, well, if they're both on the lease.
Yeah, and they're both on the lease, and he just sat there and said no. He just sat there and said no.
Okay, if she doesn't want you here, then you have to leave.
No, that's
What's
not
up,
true.
man?
They're both the owners. You want to? What is your name?
Sergeant Klein. She
I'm
has a
sorry.
vested.
What is your name?
I just told you.
No, I want it again.
Well, you should listen the first
What is
time.
your name?
I already told you.
What is his name? By law, you have to identify yourself.
I already
sir.
did. It's not my fault.
By law, you have to identify
It's not my
yourself.
fault. You were not paying
Okay.
attention.
All right.
I told you.
What
already.
is your name?
I already told you.
What's your badge number?
7940.
Your name?
Duval 6640.
Yeah, well, 5213.
Okay.
What you ask for their badge numbers for? What you gonna do with it? Nothing. You just saying other people do it, so you want to sit right there and just ask for people badge numbers to do nothing with that information? You refuse to leave somebody's house. You think I think you gonna do anything with them badge numbers? I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not gonna do anything. You gonna go home, watch the video, see that you looking stupid, and delete it. I'm not gonna lie. She probably finna go to jail though.
You're a fat bastard.
Thank you. Said, man, lock her up.
I bet your wife doesn't on the daily, does she?
Never heard that before.
Yeah.
You said
Pretty
she
sure.
thinks she controls.
You look like you got a little dick.
Okay.
I'd cry too.
You're a real class act.
100%.
What's up, Miss Unique?
I bet you want to ask me, don't you?
You're about to go to jail about
yeah,
2
you
seconds.
little dick. This little dick. No, I told you, give him my over.
40 do we have? 40 do we have it?
I told you, how am I going to call your phone?
What do you say? Let's go. Stand up. Jams on your back.
How am I going to call my phone?
You said stinky
I'm gonna eat
vibes.
your black ass. I'm gonna eat you. You fight, right back your ass.
Oh, she's not
I'm
back.
gonna eat
She's
you.
not
allowed to come back on my property.
Okay,
I
let's
will.
go.
I bet you I will. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? I'm a man in your bed too. I'm a your man in your bed too.
What was I supposed to do?
I'm waiting for an Uber.
What do you got in your pocket?
You're going to jail. You had your chance to leave.
Sir.
You wanted to be indignant. No.
It
Now
wasn't
it's
even
sir.
that.
A minute
No,
ago, you're
it
calling
was-
us names. No.
because of
Your
the-
actions brought you here today.
He talking about, no, a minute ago you were calling us names. What name did he call you, officer? Cause they ain't gonna lie. But nah, she going to jail. She wasting everybody's time and she refusing to leave. Get up out of here.
I don't want to hear it.
Don't let the door hit her on the way
He
out.
told me to sit down.
You wanted to be indignant.
He told me
You
to
wanted to
shut
sit there
up
and be
and
indignant.
he
You were told
told
to
me to be
leave.
at
You
work.
didn't leave. So you're here because of yourself.
Do that. To do that. I had an Uber. He told me to wait for a Uber.
Your first
What do
20
you want me to
is
do?
showing expired. The other one's expired.
If she told you to leave and you didn't
No,
leave,
he told me to wait for an Uber. You
Okay.
want to ask him?
she doesn't want you here.
No, but she just came here. He hid me in his basement.
Doesn't matter.
Waited
I
up the
sat
block.
there and said, I'm waiting for my Uber. He even sat there.
I didn't hear
He
that. All I
left.
heard you say was call me.
He
All I
left.
heard you call me was a fat bastard.
Look, you know what, sir? You remind me of the cop that fucked me over the last time when I did nothing wrong.
You did this to
Okay,
yourself.
come on.
When I did nothing
You
wrong.
did this to yourself. We're on.
But
We're
I
done.
did nothing
Come on.
wrong.
Have a seat in the car.
And I did nothing wrong. The cop. You know why?
Get in the car. You're
You
going
know
to get
why?
obstructing charge.
Okay.
Get in the car.
I did nothing
Get in the
wrong.
vehicle before.
Ask him.
Do you want another
Ask
charge?
him.
Sit in the
Ask
vehicle.
him. Ask him whether or not I was waiting for my Uber.
If you
I
don't get
was
in the
waiting
car
for
right
my
now, you're going to
Uber.
get obstructing charge.
I was waiting for my
You're obstructing
Uber.
too. Get in the car.
I was waiting for my Uber.
Sit. Get in the vehicle.
I was waiting for my Uber.
Get in the car.
Both people who lived in the house said you had to go. You refused to get up. You sat on the couch, argue with the police. Now you saying you was waiting on your Uber. Nobody don't care about you waiting on your Uber. Who do you think you are to sit and waiting on your Uber in somebody's house and they both told you to leave? Now you want to be the victim. Now you want to turn it to Miss Victim. Oh man, bring out the violin. Hey, shout out to the real Mac with the $10 super chat. You said, so being able to identify a pattern in human behaviors from personal experience and from from personal experience and from what we all see on the internet and humans equal predictable. So I've never heard you be ignorant. Oh, my bad. Look, the real Mac, I ain't gonna lie. I read that a little wrong, but I understood right after I got done. So yeah, when you able to identify patterns, you understand exactly what's going on. Cause you got to think about this. Patterns is everything. That's how doctors know what kind of sickness you got. Cause it's always patterns. It's always patterns to it. Like we know for a fact that it's a common pattern that if you got you one of them Chevy 4-cylinders, one of them newer Chevy 4-cylinders, you might not get past 200,000 miles, or about close to 200,000. Usually, where you start going wrong at. Anything over there is just a gem. But yeah, it's called patterns. That's how they do everything in life.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Stop grabbing me.
You say your missus. I had to make it make sense.
Stop
I had to make it
grabbing
make. Hey, leave Mac alone.
Residents obstructing a PO.
The
said if
woman
she
was
crying,
charged
she
with
lying?
criminal trespassing and resisting arrest. Thanks for viewing the channel. If you
This the first time I can say that the charges was perfect. Like resisting arrest and criminal trespass. Talking about she don't want to leave. Who did she think she was to sit in somebody's house who don't want her there? And that house will look like that. So first off, he don't need to be looking for nobody. You need to learn how to clean up, sir. Oh yeah, cause that house shouldn't be looking like that mad or not. That house been looking like that before y'all got mad. I'll be mad too. I'll be mad every day too. House looking like that, a mess. Jeez, man, look. Oh yeah, and name calling. I forgot about the name calling she was doing. You said, but the wife is stupid. She just don't want to be left in the streets. Plus, that house is disgusting. The wife, the wife a little off too, because she know for a fact that he gonna still cheat on her with the next woman. He unhappy with her. You not finna fix a unhappy man, and you ain't changing nothing. No. And if you want me to be honest, I'll tell you why he was unhappy. But I ain't gonna get into that. Like the first time, as soon as I laid my eyes on her, I spotted 10 things that make all men unhappy. You said the wife will live there. She can stay there until she figure out the next step. The wife is not leaving. She's not going anywhere. Hey, shout out to the real Mac with the $10 super chat. The wife ain't going nowhere. Said she belonged to the streets. The wife not going nowhere. Nowhere. He said kick them both to the streets. Yeah, the wife not going nowhere. She's still with that man right now. Right now. And that's why I looked. I'm like, the way she was cutting the police off and not listening, man, what? She seen that girl go to jail. They went right back in the house and laid down and did not clean up. Like, come on. Hey, y'all, but look, in this video, they said this drug dealer turned this client in for living with a dead body. He like, man, look, I sell stuff. I don't take people out the game. He got to go. So let's see what his client look like. And
I didn't want to do it there.
Is there anybody else in the car
we know what kind of dealer you was.
with you?
No, it's just me. I just didn't want to do it there. That's all. I just.
Are you staying at Roadway or Apple Tree or whatever the place is called now?
No.
So, what's going on?
There's a dead body in there.
Why don't you step out of the car?
According to a police report, the witness initially told dispatch he was invited into a nearby motel room hours earlier, where he discovered a man had been allegedly living with a corpse. Next, we join other officers as they check out the witness's story.
Who's in the room next to you guys?
If y'all don't know, whatever he took a lot of it. Whatever he took a lot of it, and none less than a lot.
Country. His name is Country?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did he? Let me see him.
I don't know.
Police.
What's up, George? What's up, Preston?
Segment on just got a call 4322 Magna. Diagnosed near care. Color identification by someone outside down. From there at 1.6.
What he did just right. So when I pulled up.
Police.
What's up, Rod James?
It's good, bud. Country? Anybody in here? 256.
Go ahead.
Doors partially open. MMR said that they saw somebody poke their head out. They're not coming out. We're going to be making entry. We do have something under the bed covers.
Copy. There's something under the bed covers. How told you?
Police coming in.
Go ahead, Pointer.
Police.
Yeah.
Sheldon said he saw somebody poke their head out. I haven't cleared the bathroom yet.
What's this?
Is this something laying under the bed, or am I tripping? My bad. I thought I seen like something, like a foot or something under the bed, like to the left. I thought that was like a foot or something. Or I might have been. I'm just saying stuff. The police would have spotted that.
We haven't checked. We just came in right now.
Like I keep thinking it's a body under the cover.
Not close. I got it close.
Here, in my back cup.
I got it.
Yeah, it gotta be. It's something under there, ain't it? It's something under. It's the body under there.
There was somebody, a male walking when I.
No.
It wasn't him. There was a dude walking, like throwing his hands up in the air.
There was a guy.
Not him.
His head out the door, and then closed it right up. And I could have sworn it was this room because he had pulled it out. Blood over the.
Blood on the wall.
Blood.
Inside, police find the remains of a woman identified as 46-year-old Teresa Johnson, who was reportedly found with horrifying injuries, including heavy bruising, a split upper lip, disfigured ears and fingers, and trauma to the face. Teresa was later described as a legally blind woman who shared the room with her on-again, off-again boyfriend. Next, officers continue assessing the scene and gathering information from witnesses.
So who's in 324?
This guy Country, that's all I know him by.
Is it Country or is it him? Is he the boyfriend? What? Is he telling the truth or is he lying? Cause they said a woman. I thought it was a man in the room. Yeah, RIP to her. I thought they said it was a man in the room. So now the plot thickens. And not only thickens, boy, what kind are those jean shorts? Are those jorts? Like, come on, man. Hey, lock him up for those. Even if he ain't do it.
What's going on?
Was that the room you were in earlier?
There's a dead body in the room.
What do you mean? There's a dead body?
There's a dead body in the room.
Who is it?
I don't know.
How do you know Country?
From the motel.
And she was blind.
What are you doing at Apple Tree still? You're good.
Just hanging around, but look. You'll see the thing has been dead. It's been dead. Can I have a cigarette?
No, you can wait a minute.
Okay.
This is serious. If you're saying there's a dead body.
But I was coming to you guys to do the right thing. I get that maybe it's
I got a question for you. You've been doing anything? Did you go there for a reason? Look, we all know what goes on in this motel.
Right. I don't know.
So was they said a drug dealer turned in the killer or whatever, right? He is not a dealer. If he is a dealer, then don't worry about it.
Daniel Varnes is who's the name the room's gonna be. Okay. I'm gonna go run this. You good? Let's run this name real quick. See if we got any.
Let me go grab my stickers because they're in the car.
We got blood over there. Blood on the walls.
It doesn't take investigators long to identify their suspect as 46-year-old Daniel Varnes, aka Country, a motel guest believed to be involved in drug activity.
Okay. He owes me money. He
owes you money?
Yes.
So you're going to confront somebody that owes you money?
No, I wasn't going to confront. He asked me to invite me over. He invited me over. And I don't really want to bring this up. I'm not trying to get the guy in trouble.
Can you give me your ID out of your wallet for me?
I'm not trying to get the guy in trouble. Well,
this is a pretty serious.
I get that, but that's why I wanted to come to you. I wanted to do the right thing. Damn.
You know if the guy looks like that stays in this room?
I mean, I've talked to him a couple times.
Older male, older white gentleman.
Yeah.
Is his vehicle here by chance?
He doesn't have a vehicle. In fact, before you guys showed up, he was standing out here for about 10 minutes with my wife. He found out he had gotten cancer. He looked like he was leaving.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
So you're saying she's dead. How do you know she's dead?
Let me find out that he got sick and then he just decided to do whatever he want. But all this was drug induced. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All this right here was drug induced. Every single bit of it. Every bit of it was drug induced. Retro, why do you say that? Because the way everything playing out, the way everything in here is playing out, it was drug induced. He did drugs. He probably had a little rage moment, went crazy, did something. Hey, he's probably already a bad person. Sometimes if you're like, that's just like saying if you're an evil person and then you start taking drugs, like they become, most likely you'll become even more evil. It wasn't no OD. They said she's found with bruises. He did that.
Dead. How do you know she wasn't just sleeping?
She showed it to me.
And they did. Him and Country look like they do drugs together.
You were talking to your neighbor before we got here?
Yeah, like.
Hey, shout out to the Real Mac with Super Chat. You said don't have the community tab set up.
Okay.
He said he's
No.
moving to Florida because
But it's
he's
for a
dying of
reason.
cancer.
It's for a reason.
Because he's dying of cancer? Okay.
Y'all might not
been staying
believe
here for a
this.
while, right?
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's really cool.
YouTube sometimes mess with my channel for having that on.
Okay,
Like,
he ripped me off.
it won't push no
He
video.
ripped me off. And I told him, I was like, man, out of all people, I would never expect it out of you. I thought he was a good guy, a working man, you know. He's owed me.
Let's skip to where you get there.
Okay. So I told him you're on some fiend stuff. He's like, man, I'll explain later. I said, no bullshit, you're on some fiend stuff. He calls me. He says, I want to talk to you. I'm going to prove to you that I'm not on some fiend stuff. Whatever that means. Invites me over.
Hey Sterling, you speaking facts. Hey, Sterling said this guy said he doesn't want to get anyone in trouble, but he saw a body. Nah, for real. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? And shout out to the police officer who actually let him get that cigarette. Like, if somebody is telling you all this information, they ask for a cigarette, you give them one. I don't care if you don't like the smell of cigarettes, nothing. If you want to know something, you give them that cigarette. I would. Hey,
I'm in the room. I see the
get two of them.
What time you get to the room?
Like I said, 10:20 this evening.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I see this figure on the bed. Immediately, I'm like, that's weird. You know, it looks like a body. It's under a blanket. It's under a blue blanket. Okay. He says that this evening someone was there with a gun demanding that, you know, country pay him. So country, in the heat of the moment or under pressure, had to find someone to rip off, basically. So he apologized for that. And he tells me that, you know, he's been dealing with some stuff, blah, 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 blah. He says, do you see that? He's like, don't look under it. Don't look under the blanket. And I was like, you know, what? And, okay. In conversation, eventually he goes to lift the blanket. I only seen him for a split second, but it was her face, and then it was rotten.
So what did the room smell like?
It didn't smell bad. It didn't smell bad. That's what's weird. And I've spoken to people about that, and that's what's weird.
Court records show the 911 call.
You say you spoken to people about that. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. How long have you known and who have you told? And when did you tell them? And okay. If that happened around 10 or 11 and it's 1 a.m., okay, I can see. But still, I caught that.
That's what's weird. And I've spoken to people about that, and that's what's weird.
Court records show the 911 caller ultimately admitted to attempting to sell drugs to Daniel when he said the suspect took off without paying, before later inviting him over to reconcile and allegedly reveal the dead body to him.
And when he showed me all this, I was like, man, I don't even care about the money. Keep it. I was like, man, you got a whole lot of shit going on.
Are you 100% sure? Is there any part of you that thinks he might have done it?
No. So at first, I kind of thought I was going to let all this go because I did completely believe him. I completely believed him 100%. And then I told someone, and they were the one. Now I'm a very gullible person. I'm really not street smart at all. It's really bad. People tell me all the time. But anyway, they are the ones that pointed out that, you know, that could be all bullshit. And I was like, damn, it was like my head exploded. I was like,
that country story could be bullshit.
And, well, you know, I guess it could be.
Moments later, the suspect himself shockingly dials 911 and admits to fleeing the scene, prompting officers to begin looking for him in a nearby wooded area.
So he's by a 2-track. So he probably didn't.
We're trying to talk him into walking out to you guys.
So there's a trail here.
We went back in there right away, initially, to the end of it.
What's that?
I almost wonder if it took off this way. Went through the water.
I think he said there's like some type of like encampment back here or something.
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah.
And for Eunice reference, he's trying to claim that his roommate Teresa Johnson was beat by a drug dealer named Bigby, that a gun was put to his head. That all this happened at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Dispatchers say Daniel relayed the same story told by the witness of an alleged gunman entering his room hours earlier and beating the victim. But what one witness says next leaves police scratching their heads.
You know, he mentioned moving her. Just getting rid of
Country did.
Yeah.
And he wanted you to help him?
It didn't, not necessarily that far, but that's the impression I got. Because then he started to say to do that, he would need a car.
And you have a car.
I have a car.
By utilizing surveillance footage, K-9 units, tracking pings, and drones, police established Daniel's approximate location and arrested him around 4 p.m. the following afternoon after they said he ditched his phone and evaded police for hours before he was spotted emerging from a wood line.
But y'all can't find none of these predators out here. Epstein list got a whole bunch of people that y'all can go look at. and look into their background and make sure everybody get cleared. I ain't gonna say every single person on the list guilty, but I ain't gonna say that 99% of them ain't. Yeah, I can do all this to find all these people in these missing cases, but what's up with these missing kids? What's up with these missing kids? What about the cell phone towers, the cell phone pings and all this that tapped around them? I'm just saying. Cause y'all did all this and tracked this man down for this murder, but when it be coming to all these people and all these files, all these JFK files, and nobody don't want to say nothing and it's just broken. Okay, don't worry about it. Let me shut up.
Next, we join the suspect in an interview room where the 46-year-old is asked to undergo a polygraph test. Minutes after he told investigators the same intruder story, the detectives aren't exactly buying.
Well, hopefully be soon, all right? I mean, I know I'll pass it, but it ain't really the point, is it? Well, I think
He did it. He did it. I could tell by the way his head shaped. He did that. I could tell by his hoodie, his beard, his hair, his lining, eyebrows, ears, nose, wrinkles in the face. He did that. Yeah, he did that.
If you're going to pass it, then yeah, you're going. I can pass it, though. I passed it before.
Man, his second language is telepathy. Cause it ain't no way that forehead is huge. Man, come on, man.
All right, guys. I can pass them. Okay. Well, that's not gonna get the answers y'all want, though. Oh, well, we'll have to see what happens with it. That's why we don't run them here. I don't know how to. I know that, but not me going and not wasting y'all's time. I know I can pass it. Okay. Well, it's not a waste of our time. We're gonna go through the process. So
hey, that's a 5 head. Look like you loving it.
That's McDonald's burger. A waste of time, because that's not gonna get the answers y'all want.
Quarter pounder.
Okay. The answers you want is what I'm going to tell y'all. What's that? I'm sorry? The answers I can tell you is what I can tell you, not what that polygraph will tell you. Okay.
Man, he did all this just to go to jail and for a 20-year-old tell him to shut up and lay down. Hey, old man, shut up and lay down before I make you lay down. And look at all them tissues he got on this damn table. Hold on, boy. What you doing? Was you snotting or washing up? Like, look at all them tissues you got on that damn table. How many tissues you need? Well, Alicia Keys. Like, come on, man. How many tissues you need? Feel like I'm in New York. Or is that Mary J. Blige? It's one of them. I be getting them messed up. People be getting mad at me.
It's just another conversation. So
how you get them messed up?
What's that? Another conversation about what? About what's going on. Except for it's in a different setting where we're not qualified to do here. Okay. Does that make sense? I'm not qualified. I know you're more intelligent than that. Listen to me. I can pass the polygraph test even if I am guilty. Okay. And that's fair. So why the hell are we wasting our time? Do you want the goddamn confession or not? Okay. What do you have to say? Do you want to talk to me? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I can talk to y'all, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. Is there any possible way we get something to eat? Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, there's a ham sandwich.
Boy, a ham? Boy, you was getting a bologna sandwich. Did you say a ham sandwich? Man, you were getting a bologna sandwich. You not, man, hey, get out of my face, man. You think this boy? All right, don't worry about it. Hey, go get him some of that toilet water while y'all let it. Talking about a ham sandwich. Okay, man, I give y'all a knuckle sandwich. Like, man, you better get out of my face.
Be a little more nicer to the person not to get more out of it. What's going on? It's been going on for years. Okay.
Bologna sandwich, no cheese.
There's certain things that she knows, or she knew she could say that would trigger me, regardless of whether I was drinking or doing drugs or anything.
Oh, so you was drinking and doing drugs at the same time? She probably telling you to stop. That probably did trigger you.
And it's almost like I've even said something to her 1,000 times or more about it. It's like almost like she wanted me to, you know, be mean to her, be, you know, aggressive towards her.
I mentioned to my sister, I didn't come out and say what triggered me and what made me snap. But I did tell my sister exactly what Freda told me. And when she said it, I just went ballistic.
Okay.
And yeah, I used the channel lock, the needle nose, and I used the 3/4 inch ratchet.
The ones in the toolbox?
Daniel tells the detective that Teresa allegedly made inappropriate comments about his family members that he says caused him to snap and use various tools to torture and mutilate the victim in the days leading up to her death.
Nah, he manipulating. He is a drug user who got mad. He was just on drugs mad, and he was drinking and missing on drugs, and she probably ain't even say nothing to him. He probably imagined it. He's sitting in a motel room every single day doing drugs, making it feel like he living in a mansion, living his high life. So, man, nah, he was on drugs and he was drinking. I'm not finna play with me. 1,000 years, 1,000 years, 1,000 years. If he don't get 1,000 years, give him 2,000. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Next, the 46-year-old gets a chance to detail his side of the story.
Yes, nope, I didn't clean none of it up. Ain't nobody fingerprints could be on but mine.
Okay. Do you want to start over and tell me what transpired that day? What led to that?
Yeah, she was blind, and that's the crazy part.
I didn't grab her, but I just, and I pulled her to my face and I said, you might not have seen me,
What's
but
up,
I'm gonna
Patricia?
let you know. Don't say nothing else about my niece or my sister. Have right your mouth. Not in that derogatory way. She said, okay.
When she said those things, how did that make you feel?
Made me say that. Because I didn't want her. I didn't want her dead. I'm not gonna want her dead, but I didn't really want her dead. I didn't want.
Can you explain?
You can't even see him for real.
Can you explain to me what happened?
I begged her to stop. I'm not going to sit here and blame it on the dope, though. No. I'm not going to sit here and do that.
No.
I drunk, so dead ass sober. The consequence has been the same, if not more worse.
Okay.
But you got my word as a human being. If I knew anything that was going to kill, she was going to pass away, I would have done something. I would have done something.
So that it went too far.
I did not want her to die.
I believe
okay, it ain't got nothing to do with me. The consequences, that's got nothing to do with it. I just didn't want to take her life.
I understand.
And I did not intentionally take it. It was not like, oh, I'm going to kill you tonight. That's not what, people say.
Man, shut up. You did all those things. Yes, you did intentionally try. Come on, man. Come on, man. All this sick, twisted individual acting like Thanos and trying to be a human at the end of the day, it ain't working on me, man. It ain't working on me, man. You don't care about nobody. He don't care about nobody. Yeah, man. He gonna have to go ahead and do another term here or something. I don't know, man. Yeah. He gonna need his clothes. His soul cleansed. And then after he cleanse his soul, make him restart. Make him start all over again from birth. Make him be a better person. You said this stuff you hate hearing out of these people? Yeah, because he know what he did, and he had his own intentions. Nobody ain't finna listen to them lies.
All the time, and an argument or whatever, but when you really have to, you really have it on your conscience, it's different.
Mm-hmm. Can you take me through the events and how she got injured? You said it happened Thursday night because she said something that upset you.
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to him. He already a sneaky, crooked individual, so this was gonna happen. He gonna go to jail. He ain't got no money, right? He gonna go to jail, so he gonna be in there trying his hardest to work and do whatever to get some commissary to get some money, right? So once he run up enough money, he gonna try to get some drugs and all that, and he might be able to run up and get his own drugs a couple times while in jail. But it's gonna come to a point where he gonna have to owe the dealer some money in jail, and he gonna try to run off and hide and do all this other stuff. And yeah, I can just tell that's the type of person he is.
Again a week. It started. It did not transpire and get really bad until I think Wednesday night or Thursday night.
Is that what she said? What she said?
Yes. I believe I might have backhanded her a couple times like this.
Nah, I want a couple.
Told her to shut up for saying stupid shit like that.
What happened after that?
I tried to shut her lips with her goddamn very vice grips for channel locks. Not channel locks, though. Vice grip.
What's up, kid?
No,
What's up, Chris Dar? You said he'd be holding the dealer's pocket.
Then what happened?
It just escalated, man. I think I might have used the handle of the ratchet like on top of her head.
Then what happened?
You said a long interrogation make for a fast trial?
I got up and
What's
so
up,
I had to go
Taisha?
to the bathroom to calm the fuck down before I really hurt her.
Okay. Had you hit her with your boot yet at that point? No. What happened when you went to the bathroom?
It hit me up. It hit me some dope. Came back in. I told her I was gonna lay down, and she did just roll over, shut up, and leave me alone. And don't say that else to me.
Nah, he ain't no dealer. He is a user.
Is she still conscious at this point?
Yeah, she never lost consciousness or nothing.
Okay.
Trust me, she never lost consciousness.
And then what happened?
She just, before I got to the bed, she said something and...
You say he only crying because he go to jail. What's up, Taisha? Yeah, he only crying because he going to jail. What's up, Queen? Hey, shout out to Queen Burke with the hiding. How you doing today, Queen? Hey, W Queen with that hiding. Yeah, he only going to jail because he got caught. He was sitting there. He wasn't crying when he was going out still doing drills while she was in there. And, yeah, he a weirdo. Get him up out of here.
My boots is right there by the where the TV stand is. Right there in the corner, and I caught my shoe at her, hit her in the face with it.
Daniel says he repeatedly struck the victim with his fists and various objects while refusing to seek medical attention due to fear of law enforcement involvement. But moments later, the suspect details even more disturbing acts.
Man, she was kind of, you could hear it kind of.
Hey, what's up, Grammar School? Hey, I appreciate you.
Hard. And I'm like, I'm gonna turn on the TV and sit on the bed and, lean back against the headboard, So I was hitting the pipe. And that was a metal pipe. I lost it somewhere by a fucking off ramp up on the hill.
Man, if you don't get so the hills have eyes, man, hey, get out my face. He really, man, we got enough of a confession out of him We need to start asking him some questions while he vulnerable still. Cause it is no way. It's no way. Like, man, he over here just making up lies and excuses. I threw my shoe at her. How did she end up with 1 billion injuries and all you did was throw your shoe at her and this and that? They, like, come on. They just listed a laundry list of injuries and all you did was the little small stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And he was on drugs and he was high too. Well, he was high and he was
Why are
drunk.
you saying that stupid shit for? Well, you don't want to do nothing or do nothing with me and this and the other. I said, what do you want to do?
You probably told him to take a bath.
And that's what she mentioned though. Or I said, no, not doing it. And she said, well, fine, call down here to come over. And
Well, I
that's
know
when
you smell like a deer.
I hit the bottom. As soon as I got there and hit it, I just reached over and I stuck it to the side of her face.
You hit the pipe, then you reached over and stuck it to the side of her face. Man, it would have been off the hip. 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 So now he was high. I told y'all he went and took, like, he's already probably overly intoxicated, drunk, and high already. And he went and took another hit and went and, okay, let's see where this goes.
She just kept talking.
He said too much unnecessary body movement.
Doing the same thing.
Sticking on her face, the pipe. Is that so she could breathe it in?
No, from the heat of it, that she metal on.
Okay. So the hot part of the pipe you kept putting on her lip.
Or
the lip?
To burn her.
It's been off the hip.
What happened from there?
I beat the fuck out of her.
Now, Daniel says he burned Teresa's face with a hot pipe multiple times. But despite his numerous admissions, Daniel maintains that he was not present when Teresa died.
If I'm not 100% sure.
Man. You put a crack pipe on somebody's lip and on their face and burn them with it? Man. That's something you put off the hip with. Like, it's right off the hip. I'm not playing with you. Give him 1,000, 2, 3, 10,000 years.
About anything I've said tonight, I know I am 100% sure.
Like, who even thinks of something like that? Like, for real.
And it's on my phone.
That night or the next day?
No.
Sorry?
Saturday. The next day. And it was about 2:30 in the afternoon. And she was alive when I left.
Okay.
I know for a fact. She told me to go in the pound cake and the mother cream soda. And that's what we got.
Where did you get that from?
I believe Speedway. She didn't get to eat it. Because by the time I done that and met Big D, by the time I came back, I told her I was back because she was laying by her head was towards the headboard.
Okay.
She was where she was at. I couldn't remember she didn't have pants on. I couldn't remember that. I wasn't paying attention to that part of it when I even tried to give her CPR.
Okay.
I kind of like, when I went in, I said, I got your stuff, and she didn't respond, so I walked over there, I pulled the blanket off of her, and her eyes was open, and her mouth was open. I'm like, Teresa, so I felt her pulse.
He's still lying. He's still lying. Well, all the stuff they said that happened to her, he is most definitely still lying.
And it's like a nightmare. It's like, I kept screaming, "You better not die on me." That's why I'm building. That's why I'm building my knees.
What's up, Vitality?
I told her I'm sorry. It's too late for that. That's why I pulled my blanket over her. Hit my pipe. I kept saying that this is not real. This ain't. She's faking. So I went, after I hit the pipe, I went back in there and pulled the blanket off from just her, or just her face part. Once again, I touched her neck to see if she had a pulse. And she was already really cold. Almost like stiff.
Daniel claims he had left the room for an estimated 20 minutes to purchase items from a convenience store and pick up more drugs, when he says he returned to find the victim deceased. But once again, detectives aren't fully convinced.
I'm gonna ask you, it is what I can't.
And I'm gonna ask you one more blunt time, okay? Do you feel that your actions are what caused her death?
Yes.
I don't know that my action didn't help.
What do you think killed her? Do you think your actions contributed to her death?
That's possible, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, detectives gonna break that story down because you said somebody was cold in 20 minutes. 20, okay.
Yeah. Very possible. I still, the one thing that's really confusing me is the amount of blood that's in the apartment complex, or in the motel room.
I got what you're saying.
When you had the maid service do your laundry, I mean, was anything attempted to be cleaned up? It was
negative. No.
And I apologize if this was answered, but what triggered the laundry service? Do they do that there?
I've been trying to get it for a week.
Okay.
But no, they do not. No, it's just housekeepers do it.
Okay.
Okay.
You've never answered the question.
I've never asked what question. Her not being here might be causing me.
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly what I've said.
Do you think you caused her death?
I don't want to think that, no.
Did you cause her death?
I don't. How am I supposed to answer that? I don't know that.
Do you believe that your actions caused her death? That's a simple yes or no question.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to get you to answer it, just I'm serious.
Y'all are trying to get me to answer. You say asking me, I don't know. I wish I knew what happened to get. I feel guilty about the whole thing.
And that's why you gotta ask them questions before they put that wall back up, because if you notice, his wall is all the way up. His wall, now he's trying to throw his wall back up. Yeah, he ain't been asleep for days, probably.
Okay, trying to get answers. I mean, I know you already said that.
You want me to say for that, the recorder right there, that my cause of her fucking death is my fault and my fault only. That's what you want me to sit here and say to you, and I can't sit here and say that. The stuff that happened to me or done is wrong as fuck, and I wish the it never happened. But I don't know why she died. Okay, I didn't help the situation. No, you're right, I didn't. But I did not deliberately and motherfucking bluntly goddamn kill the girl. I did not. No, I'm not going to answer that. No. Cause of her death, yes, might have been my fault, 100%. Yes, but I don't.
All right.
I don't know what the cause of her death was. I'm not a doctor.
A medical examiner later ruled Teresa's death a homicide due to multiple traumatic injuries. Daniel was charged with second-degree murder, torture, and concealing the death of an individual. Court records show he pleaded no contest to the charges and was sentenced to 32 years behind bars.
That's all. Sadly, I don't think he's going to make it 32 years. I don't think he's going to make it 20 years, to be honest with you. But I won't say sadly. He said he never got a ham sandwich. Yeah, I noticed that. They never did feed him, did they? They never did feed him. He never got a chance to eat. He just sat in the corner, cried, played victim. And then once he noticed that the police was getting a little too much information, he threw his guard back up at the last second. Somebody said something about him having cancer. It could be true, or he could have been lying because he was on drugs. So it's kind of ain't none of that popped up in this interrogation. So I'm assuming that he was lying. I'm going to assume he was lying. Yeah, he gotta go though. Hey, what's up, Cynthia? Yeah, I see everybody unhappy with the last fellow, but torture, torture all that of a blind person because he was mad, and then he confirmed exactly what I thought. He was drinking, for a fact he was drinking, and he was on drugs, and he even said he took another hit before he burned her face and lip. Like, that's weird. You gotta go. You have to go. No lie. Yeah, I said he getting beat up. So look, y'all, they said this team car meet turned into a triple murder. Of course it did. It wasn't supposed to be having no car meet anyway. Trying to act grown, but don't know how to act grown.
PM at a public park in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Where a large crowd of juveniles has gathered to watch an unsanctioned car event that is about to end in tragedy. Gunfire suddenly erupts from what witnesses describe as multiple shooters, seconds before 911 calls come pouring in.
911 emergency. What's it?
Hello there, gunshots at Young Park. People got shot. Young Park, Young Park.
Young Park? Okay, how many people were shot?
3 GSWs.
3 GSWs?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. One is on the head.
Where's the shooter?
I'm holding one as we speak.
Okay, where's the shooter?
Next, multiple law enforcement agencies and medics descend on the chaotic scene.
Sarge, do you have a bigger...
Yep, and this what happened when you miss underage drinking with underage smoking with guns and all this extra stuff. You have stuff like this that happens. They driving cars, doing legal stuff. And the crazy part is, that's why police be having to shut everything down. People be wondering why nobody can have car meets, and this is because everybody want to be out there with a gun. There's always somebody out there with a gun who they ain't got no car, or if they do got a car, is broke down and rusted, can't even get out there and have fun. It ain't the people who be in it. It's usually the bystanders, the ones who ain't got no cars out there that mess up everything. So, like, now nobody can have fun. Nobody can have fun now. One bad apple spoil you the whole bunch. Yeah, one rotten potato that made the whole bag nasty. Like, come on, man.
On your neck, help me, please. Did you see anything? When they hit us, I was right. This one coming straight through the neck. Straight to the neck. Press dressing applied. Check it out. He's got shot back chest. Okay. Let's bring them both over here. Yeah, she has a pretty good hole and not bleeding though.
And then somebody got hit straight through the neck. Oh. Lord.
Hey, just 48. This is mom. This is mom of some of them. But am I needed anywhere else here? You guys just need to back up, okay? I'm gonna calm down. I promise. But you can stand over here, okay? No. Not right now.
According to an incident report, 15 people were injured in the mass shooting, and 3 were killed, including Dominic Estrada, Andrew Madrid, and Jason Gomez.
Damn.
As medics and first responders rush to help the victims, investigators start looking for witnesses.
We're stopping you because of that, okay?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
There's literally like 20 people shot.
Yeah, I was in that and I ran away. So I
nobody pointed anything at you. Nobody shot at you. No.
I was actually in the front line. I saw them shooting.
What did they look like?
I know there were some guys there with a ski mask that was making me nervous, and all I remember was I was running away is that there was one guy standing in the middle and another guy standing on the right, and I was in the front center running away.
Okay. The male we stopped here is possibly a witness. He states that they should be wearing ski masks.
I don't know if this is, I don't know why you guys are letting all the cars out. Isn't that kind of like...
Okay, what did you see?
So we're just all in the middle, right? Like they're cars.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, I was just listening, then I just thought about what he said. I'm like, bro cooking. Hey, look, bro cooking. Like, why are y'all letting cars out? One of them could. They still could be there trying to escape, or they probably then drove out through the exit, and y'all let them out. Nah, the police should have boxed everybody in. Everybody should have got boxed in. Every single car should have got boxed in right there. And look for the people. Like, not even just look in their cars, but just look for the people and make sure it wasn't the people who, you know, identified in the shooting. I ain't say search their car and
there's just gunshots like crazy.
You know, but
I seen some guy in like a sweater, with like a jean sweater, that had a gun and shooting. I don't know.
Hey, shout out to Ella. Or to Ella with the hiding. What's up, Ella?
Gunshots let off. There was like 2 people with guns, at least 3. There's multiple gunshots. So there was at least 3.
What were you guys? What was going on here prior to that?
So it was a car meet. So like they were doing donuts and stuff in the middle, and we're all gathered together in the middle. So we're all gathered together, and then there were just multiple gunshots let off. Everyone starts running.
Did you see anything?
Yeah, I just heard all the shots go off, and then I seen people in front of me started falling, so I was assuming they were shot.
Steps away, other officers find one witness with alleged video of the event.
Right before it happened, I'm at Mustang doing donuts, and that's where someone just started shooting. Probably the next shooting. You can see we're just walking up, but they start shooting in the lot. See, like, where's my gun at? Why y'all take me, nigga? Where's my gun at? Fucking ran. I ran out.
Oh, yeah. Let him go. Let him go. Get him up out of here. Yeah, put them cuffs down. Put them back in your pocket. The police had his cuffs out and ready. Look, y'all probably can't see it. Look at the police officer. Put them cuffs back up. He shows on the video, like, man, they was shooting. I don't know who got the video. I got the video of them shooting.
Walking up, but they start shooting in the lot. See, like, where's my gun at? Why y'all take me, nigga? Where's my gun at? Fucking ran. I ran that way and y'all up guns on me over there. Boy.
Armed with surveillance footage, cell phone video, and multiple witness statements, it takes investigators no time to narrow down their suspects, identified as 15-year-old Josiah Ontiveros, 17-year-old Gustavo Dominguez, and brothers 17-year-old Nathan Rivas and 20-year-old Tomas Rivas. All MIA for now. Early the next morning, a resident near the park reportedly discovers a firearm in her backyard and alerts police.
Boras, you need to secure this 1080. Come on. I know you're scared of dogs. It's okay.
You were?
Yes, ma'am. He's terrified.
It's okay, you have a 1080.
Yeah,
worst case scenario.
You know? Yeah. In a lot of the worst case
Just
scenario. But
all underdeveloped. Look, all of them had underdeveloped brains, just doing dumb stuff with guns they shouldn't even have. Because they stole them. They stole them and bought them off the streets.
Get over here, Samson. Good boy. Good boy, good boy.
Hi.
She's still a puppy now, believe it or not. She's a huge one. Stay here, girl.
You advise you haven't touched it, correct?
Yeah. I didn't touch it, no.
let me actually see. You took a picture of it?
Investigators identify the weapon as a 9mm pistol. Later that day, police said 2 individuals were reported to authorities after allegedly jumping the fence, claiming to be looking for a lost cell phone. Those men were later cleared as suspects, but hours later, police spot the Rivas brothers in a black Mercedes, noting that Nathan allegedly dropped a bag off at a residence just before a traffic stop was conducted. According to a case report, investigators later searched the residence and found 2 firearms in a purse alongside Nathan's driver's license and bank card, a Glock 22 in a nearby dumpster with multiple magazines, including 2 empty ones, and a red jacket inside of a pillowcase in the kitchen trash can. Keep this in mind for later. Now we join police as...
Let me guess, they had on the red jacket and all those weapons used was the ones used in the shooting, and it make sense, yeah. Police did the felony traffic stop too.
Nathan and Tomas are taken into custody following that traffic stop.
Okay. Is this the car from last night?
No, but we had intel. A witness in El Paso says it's a black Mercedes.
Where do they live?
Summer Winds. So that's where I was headed, down there. And then that's when they said the car picked them up. And I'm like, what car is it? He said black Mercedes. I said, I guarantee you.
Both suspects are taken to the police station for questioning, while 2 others remain on the loose. But the next day, a SWAT operation unfolds at Gustavo's residence as the double manhunt continues.
Everybody else, stop! Stop! Stop right there, wait, fly over. What's your name, bud? What's your name? Look on the black shirt. Walk towards me, okay? Okay, right there. So right there. Just keep eyes. I'm going to bring up 1 more people here. Got it?
Gustavo is located at the home, placed in handcuffs and seated on a sidewalk alongside multiple others, while police conduct a search of his home. And he's not exactly remaining silent.
Y'all really doing so much for a house full of kids, bro.
Brother, chill.
Really threw flashbangs on my little sister. Come on. 5-year-old kids, bro. If y'all wanted me to come out, y'all could have started with that. Y'all could have not. Y'all could have started with it.
Damn, the police and flashbang the kids. Look at what you got your family into. They ain't gonna like you, broski. They gonna blame you for that. Even though the police did it, they gonna blame you for that. What's up, everybody?
Hey, come out with power, you know? My flashbang, bro.
That's all it is, brother.
You laughing at it?
Hey, bro, chill. Hey, we're not gonna be doing that right now. We're not gonna be doing that shit now. Stop, guys, stop, please. I got you. Chill.
Bringing out my whole family in Kansas.
That's all I gotta do it, bro. Come on, dude. We're doing this for a minute, dude. That's all I gotta do it.
So what y'all gonna do? Waste another 8 hours here, find nothing? Or what?
We're gonna take as long as we gotta take, dude. Come on now, Gustavo. Come on now.
I don't want no photos of me.
Who's taking photos of you, bro?
You.
Nobody's taking photos of you.
You taking photos, bro.
I was checking my text. They just text me, bro. Relax.
Obvious, bro.
Gustavo, relax. Relax.
Some real.
Nobody's taking photos of you. This is recording, Gustavo. This is a photo. This is a video. This is right here. This is it.
Come on, this. Can we get him in the car?
Yeah, I got you. Come over here, Gustavo. I'm back to that one more time, okay? Anything else I should worry about, bro?
No.
No? Alright, good. Just have a seat. I'll put the AC on, okay?
Yeah. And what about my family? Like,
we got you finally taken care of, okay? They're gonna be good. It's the same type, bro.
Yeah, right after that, ID everybody, run them through every single system on the man. Look through your whole house, rip it up, destroy it. Man, kids just be doing dumb stuff. They don't be understanding how the world work. You go to school. You still was going to school. Like, you ain't even been alive long enough to even understand how some of this stuff work. Some of this stuff so advanced and complex that you gotta grow older just to even understand how the world really is. Like, this ain't something you can learn that fast, no matter how hard you try. Like, they don't know consequences. They brain ain't there. You gotta develop first.
The 17-year-old is taken to the police station, where he declines to speak to detectives without a lawyer. Josiah turned himself into the police hours later and also requested a lawyer, according to an incident report. But that's not exactly the case for the 2 Rivas brothers.
So y'all both be snitching.
Now remind me your name again? Nathan. Nathan? Yes. Is it Thomas or Tomas? Tomas. T-O-M-E-S. T-O-M-E-S. Gotcha. There's not much mystery in what we're talking about because it's all over the internet. Obviously, like crazy happened yesterday. Yeah, it's all over the news. Yeah. I mean, it's the biggest thing that's happened in Crusoe since the bowling alley. Okay, so believe it or not, the reason you're here is because your name had come up. Okay. You know what I mean? We've been talking to people. Obviously, people have been snitching like crazy on social media. That's what people do. So we want to chat with you and your brothers to kind of clear the air and stuff like that. Does that sound good? Yeah. All right, you understand these rights that I've explained to you? Sir. Okay, so, like I said, you guys came up, okay? Both by name, they call you the Rivas brothers. Yeah. Who was driving that red car that's that's at your house right now yesterday. Were you driving that car yesterday?
Yes, I was driving that car yesterday.
And were you with your brothers?
Yeah, when we went to Thomas, but we were in El Paso yesterday.
In El Paso?
Yes, sir. So I was in El Paso while I was Paso. So
That's what your brother said at first, but we talked to him for a while, and then we got over that, and he gave us his phone, and so we have all his messages and pictures.
Yeah, no, we're in El Paso, so
no, I know.
There's everything. So like, I received a phone call. Threats. If I could get my phone from the car, I'll show you guys.
It's the one in the car. We're doing a search warrant, so we'll grab it.
That's cool. We're gonna get all that.
We'll get all that stuff.
When I was in El Paso, this girl Liliana called me, saying that we dated and this and that. And we're like, no, we're in El Paso. Like, we're in El Paso, and she was just cussing me out, saying that she was gonna give people my addresses and this. And I was like, well, you guys could say whatever. They have tests. I didn't even shower or anything from my.
Gotcha.
You wanna know what I think gonna happen? I think these two Rivas brothers, by them talking so much and being so eager to talk, that they are gonna take the brunt of everything. This why you call your lawyer, because I think they finna get charged about everything, and some people might get off. I don't know how, but I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see how much evidence.
Help us
the police
understand what part you didn't play, or even what you may have saw
got. And of course he ain't shower. He don't shower regularly.
as a witness.
Well, I'm telling you, I was in El Paso with my brother and my friends. We were all over there. We were at a party actually, and we after that party we had went to Trans Mountain because a bunch of cops over there in El Paso showed up. So we just went to Trans Mountain and we were just there chilling.
Trans Mountain.
Yeah, and then after that we just came back.
All right, fair enough. So,
and then a bunch of people were texting me. They were like, "Hey, this and that," and I was like, and I was sending them pictures too that I was in El Paso because like, what the fuck is all this weird shit?
Are those pictures and those messages still on your phone right now?
I think I still have the pictures. Yes.
Is your phone the one that's in the car?
No, it's right.
You have it?
Yeah, the officer had it. The one that.
Both brothers claim to have been in El Paso, a city about an hour drive away from the shooting scene, but detectives aren't exactly buying their story.
What about today? So, because you guys were potentially involved and we had people that you couldn't see who were checking you guys out in the black Mercedes, leaving Mohican. You go to an address, you get out and you're holding something, drop it off, some kind of package, you guys get back in the car, and then you get pulled over. So we're doing a search warrant and we're grabbing that package, but what was in what you dropped off on?
Nothing.
Okay, so because
I knew that there's a car following us.
Right.
Then there was another car following us, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So we were like, "What the fuck?"
Okay. Well, that's fair. So what was that thing you had in your hands that you dropped off?
I didn't drop shit off. It was my phone. I even had my phone out when they stopped us. I got off to take a piss there.
Okay. Which apartment did you take a piss at? If you remember. Because there's two are boarded up and there's
the one where I took a piss like by the Honda, like not kind of by like. It's because it's like together, but it was on the other side. I was already in a pass.
Because Tomas's number looks like he makes a call at like 10:09, and it's pretty near the park. And then at 10:30, his phone's pinging down south, like already to Anthony.
Yeah.
So like implying he was here then, and then headed down right around. Does that sound like it could be a possibility, at least time frame wise?
I don't know around. I'm just saying around what time.
Okay.
And when I did go pick up my friend that kind of lives by Young's Park, Gustavo. I had went
Dominguez?
Yes.
Oh, isn't he your cousin?
Yeah, your favorite.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like me.
Next, federal investigators enter the room and take over questioning when Nathan's timeline begins to fall apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have pictures of your car in Las Cruces.
Yeah.
Not in El Paso.
At what time?
About 9:20, even earlier than that.
Yeah,
even later than that. Even later than that. Your car is not, and we also have.
Men crimes in 2025. This happened in 2025, y'all. This happened in 2025. They like what? Did you think that that car was not gonna get tracked, bro? Do you think they can't track where that car has been? That's exactly what you thought. So now it looked like you and your brother are the guilty ones while the other people lawyered up. And unless the police have like just damning evidence against them, they can try to blame all this on y'all. And it looked like that's what they're going to go towards.
Cameras that capture tags going into El Paso, and your car isn't hitting on those until after the shooting. Okay, so that's kind of an issue.
Well, I don't know around what timings. I'm just, like, by estimating, because I'm about how, like, if you guys are asking the time, I can't say a specific time. I'm just.
I get that, but what you're telling us right now, what the story you're giving us is not adding up to the evidence that we have, showing you that you were in town at the time of the shooting. People are saying you're there at the time of the shooting. We're going to go into your phone. We're going to get exact locations of where you were. We're going to find out if you were at the park or not.
Yeah.
So just right now is your chance to tell us if you were there and tell us what really happened, to tell us your side of the story.
According to an incident report, Nathan's phone pinged in the area of Young Park multiple times, about an hour prior and during the time of the shooting, before a later ping indicates he headed toward El Paso.
Robert, you guys saying I'm bull. You guys want to interview me?
So your phone ping, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He can still argue it if he call his lawyer though.
My friend to ask him.
I doubt
he heard
that
about
guy.
the shooting. He looked at my location and where was I? Ask him. Ask him.
And I'm sorry, I didn't curse to you about bull.
No, that's what she's technically saying. I mean, I can put this. I can put this all apart and just ask for a lawyer. I'm a minor. I don't know. Like
that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just telling you right now is your just chance to tell us.
Well, I'm telling you guys, and you guys keep asking the same questions over and over, and it's like pointless. Why am I gonna keep telling you guys the same over and over and over? That's where I'm coming from.
This the minor? I thought this the 20-year-old. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And I know she's just trying to get something different. And how many times have I already said the same shit?
We're just trying
over
to
and over.
get
no, because you're trying to make me. I know how this works. You're trying to make me say something different, and over and over I already said because this shit, I have nothing to do with it. I have people threatening me, saying, "Oh," and then this always happens. Last time when they're always texting. I don't know why me and my brothers always have to get involved in something.
So can you?
Not like I'm gonna shoot someone from all the way to El Paso to Cruces. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, how would that work?
Let's get over the El Paso one. I mean, I even have.
And this the 20-year-old. The other one was 17. This the 20-year-old, right? Man, yeah, they did that. They did that. Want to be cool. They lames. Probably got a good life. Mama, daddy got them doing everything right in life, and they want to go out and smoke and drink, pop pills, and try to be fake gangsters. Y'all ain't no gangsters, boy. Look at y'all. But y'all want to be tough, though. You 20, still out here being dirty. Your brain undeveloped, so of course you still out here.
His group chats on Instagram, the Snap, he gave us his password, okay? I have his phone and everything in it.
What's up, Bree?
He even said he even has pictures holding Gustavo's gun, the Glock 23 and the Glock 30.
You have been identified as one of the persons there during the shooting. Your car has been recorded. You have been recorded there. So that means that you're under arrest and you're not free to leave. Okay?
The line makes you look like such an asshole. It makes you look like an asshole.
It does. Okay. So what you're saying is I'm under arrest because I'm lying.
No. You were there, but we know you were there. Okay.
Can y'all turn the shit off?
Nathan requests body cam to be removed from the room, but a surveillance camera catches his next statement as the suspect's story suddenly takes a turn.
Yeah, but I just hope after I tell you guys this, me and my brother are good to go. Yeah. Because I'm dead ass telling you guys the truth right now, and I'm gonna give up my friends over this shit. So I really hope you guys work with me and my brother. Because me and my brother had nothing to do with it.
You're honest?
We ran away. Me and my brother ran away after when that was happening. But we were there at the car meet, me and my brother.
So he just put you and your brother at the scene. Okay. And they got the FBI in the room. Hold on, boy. If you don't call a lawyer, I thought you was talking to a regular detective. That says FBI. Man, if you don't get out of my face, man, man, get on. That says FBI. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, that FBI, the big boys, man, hey, if you don't call no lawyer, he cooked. Anything he say will be used and gonna keep getting used against him.
All black ski mask, black hoodie, black pants, black everything. Pulls out a gun, clocks it back. And I'm looking at this because I'm already far away from them. I'm looking at them like.
Are you by your car, the Mercedes?
No, I'm way far from my car.
Okay.
And I'm just like, what the f? Like, I'm not about to get shot. That's why I called my brother and told him, I was like, come over here. I was like, we're not getting involved in it.
Is that Bret Hart?
Well, Gustavo and then we're still getting into it. And then
Man, hold up. I thought it was 2 female detectives. Is that Bret Hart sitting in the chair with a ponytail? That's Sarah Connor? Let me stop playing.
And the guy's going like this. He's like the guy with the beard. Yeah. And then the guy that's wearing all black goes behind him and pulls out the gun and aims it. And then that's happened. After that, a big guy walks behind. He goes get something from his car. He goes gets Gustavo. He puts him in a choke. And he carries him. His cousin Josiah was like, let go of him. The other guy that's wearing all black with the ski mask and everything pulls out the gun. He starts shooting. Gustavo's cousin pulls out the gun and starts shooting as well. Josiah.
Is he the one that shoots the guy that has Gustavo in the headlock?
No, he didn't shoot him. Because the guy that was wearing all black, I don't know if you guys knew who was wearing all black or anything. The ski mask and everything. And pulled out the gun, he shoots. And while I'm with the group of people, so we ran towards the restroom. Okay. And in one of the videos that they ran to the restroom, I was there with that group. And then after that, you can just hear a guy like in the back of us shooting another gun to the. I was looking back because I was covering myself like that. There was people in the restroom with my brother, and we were covering ourselves. And then after that, that's when, JoJo had shot back. But I don't know if he didn't get them. He didn't get them at first. I don't know if he got them or who shot him. But after that, that's when JoJo shot. He didn't hit him though because they were still all running. And then after that, that guy with all black kept shooting. While everyone was shooting every year, but Gustavo and his cousin Josiah were shot.
So the big guy you're talking about that had Gustavo in a headlock, he's one of the ones that got hit in the head. Like, for sure he has a bullet hole. He's got shot like 11 times. And one of them's in the head, and multiple witnesses saw him with someone in a headlock, and then someone comes up and shoots him in the head while he has someone in a headlock. So who shot him in the head while he had Gustavo in the headlock? Josiah or someone else?
I don't know if it probably was Josiah. I'm not lying, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying because that matches what we said. But someone shot that headlock guy.
Yeah, but I don't know because I'm telling you, as soon as that happened, that guy in black that was with them too started shooting everywhere.
Was he with Gustavo or with the other group?
The guy with the black, all back with the other group.
Okay, so who else in Gustavo's group was shooting? Other than Josiah and
Josiah and JoJo, because me and my brother have nothing to defend ourselves with. So after that, I'm telling you guys,
y'all ain't that innocent. I feel like y'all had some guns. Y'all had something to do with it too. Cause y'all already was quick to get in the interrogation room and start talking. So I feel like if y'all was truly innocent, y'all would have had a better story than that. It ain't adding up to me. But if they get away with this story, I would be highly surprised.
I ran, and then that's when I was like, what the f do I do? And after that, like, I was like, let's call it a night, and Gustavo and Josiah come and get in my car. And I'm just like, what the f do I do? Because I'm gonna get caught for that shit. So that's when I was like, well, I'm going to a pass, so I'm gonna go to the party. That's when we were over there.
Did they go with you?
They went with me.
Where are their guns?
Their guns? I don't know where they were.
Did they take them and ditch them along the way? Or
No, they didn't. They still had them.
Now, Nathan admits that the 4 friends were all present at the car event, but says he and his brother Tomas ran from the shooting while the other 2 participated. But once again, investigators aren't entirely convinced.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping, because Nathan took a little while, so I'm hoping we can kind of skip some of that, because he started with the same, and he showed me the pictures on Snapchat when you guys were going to the party. He's like, see, look, here's this Trans Mountain, and all that stuff, and the invite. He showed us all that stuff and went through it. But eventually he came to tell the truth, which is you and him went to meet Gustavo and JoJo there, and they got in some shit and kind of dragged you and him into it, and then everyone ended up leaving in your car when shit got crazy. In his
the thing is, I don't even have a car.
No, in his car, in the red Mercedes, because that's what you guys met. Gustavo.
Oh yeah, they got in the real Mercedes. Look, you see the way his face just changed when he said real Mercedes. That smirk went to a real straight face real quick. So you over here just trying to, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Jimmy. Yeah, he throwing me off though, Jimmy. I don't know if it's the haircut, the beard, the chain, the attitude. I don't know, man.
Tavo there and JoJo. We're actually picking up JoJo right now. We're snagging him up right now, and he was one of the ones that was described as well. So your name, first and last name, Nathan's name, first and last name, were identified being there by lots of people. And when we showed the pictures of his car, Nathan's car there on scene that people took, and you guys running into him, you know, obviously he's like, okay, yeah.
Right on, man, right on. Has my brother said anything, or is he still?
I haven't been talking to him. I've only talked to you. Yeah, I've only been in here with you, so I haven't talked to
So
you.
no one, not even the investigator?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if they pulled him out or anything. I just know that.
No, if anything, I just want him to tell the truth as well, because I don't want him to do time for something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I was wrong too for letting him get in the car, but I mean, at that point, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah. Did they say anything when they got in the car?
Yeah, Jojo was like, I smoked that.
Okay. Who did he say? Who?
No, he didn't say.
No. Okay.
And I had to smoke that. He was like, God forgive me, but I smoked that. He was like, because he was trying to. Well, they were choking his cousin.
Okay.
He's like, God forgive me, and then after that's when Gustavo was like thinking, and then I was like, what? I was like, yeah, you guys already did what you guys did. I was like, I told him, don't do the curry, you can't do the time.
Yeah, but the fact is.
Man, if he would have said that, he'd have been another statistic. I ain't gonna lie. Him and his brother would have been another statistic. He ain't say that. I'm finna keep it 100. That's how. That's why you gotta take everybody's story with a grain of salt, because he is most definitely lying. That's just a clear confirmation. You telling me somebody has shot somebody in your face, and you gonna tell them don't do the crime if they can't do the time? Like they ain't. Come on, man. All right.
A person who is shooting does get into the
like
driver's
that.
seat. We know that
Where
for
the
sure.
kind of go?
Because I was trying, I'm telling you, I was with another group of people, and I ran through the back through the playground, and I ran around through my car, and I remember just seeing the tennis court lights. I'm telling you the full story. I mean, why would I bring something up and not say the rest?
I don't know, and you can even see here all of these people running to the car, 3 people together running to the car. So what you're telling me?
That's black, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's black sweater. I'm wearing blue.
You said it's that color. That could be the same.
Blue,
color.
no, blue. I can know like the style of the sweater, like how it is, like no different.
But like I said, it kind of. I understand what we had talked about in the color of what you said your clothing was, but it's basically down to the facts of you telling me the drive. And I'm not trying. Explain to me.
Because he Gustavo was the shooting, or he didn't get in the driver's side. I was already in the car.
Help me understand.
I'm telling you, I had opened the door for them so they can get in the car. I opened it with the key.
Okay.
I unlocked it
Well,
with the key.
regardless of that, okay, whatever. 3 shooters get into your car, so it's either you or your brother who's shooting. Who is it? Is it you or your brother?
I was already in the car.
So it's your brother.
So look, you see how he thought he finna just lie and get his way out of this? You dumb. You're dumb. You stupid. You stupid. And not only just that, you answering too many questions. The police know how many people got in the car. But they don't know if somebody's already in the car. They don't know none of that. Somebody could get to the car before them. They don't know all these details. That's why they asking you these questions, so you can just say something stupid, confirm that it was actually 3 people. They know that it was a report of 3 people going to that car. They seen 3 people. But if you would have been like, well, somebody else was in the car, and it would have changed up the whole story. But the police is most definitely playing mind games. And not even just the police. Man, that says FBI. Call your lawyer.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't know that there was a bunch of people shooting.
No, the 3 shooters get in your car.
But my brother wasn't wearing that either.
Then who is the shooter that gets into your car? If it's not you,
Gustavo and Jojo.
That's 2. There's 3.
I'm telling you, this video, I'm like, you can't.
That videos don't lie.
I don't know, like I'm telling you, I got in my car, like I wanted to get out of it.
Yeah, no,
when I was leaving, I was even honking at the people to get out of my way.
Yeah,
it's with a V on it.
Mine blue.
But who's the guy?
That's Josiah, Jojo.
Okay, and then who's the other guy?
Gustavo.
Okay, who's the 3rd guy with the gun in your car?
That one I don't know. And I'm not trying to throw my brother under the bus, but I don't know if that's my brother because he was wearing the green with the blue polo with the stripes.
Okay. So if there's 3 shooters, and there are 3 shooters getting into your car, you're saying it has to be Josiah, Gustavo, and Tomas, not you.
I'm telling you, I got in the car.
Right.
I got in the car, and I was waiting. I was waiting to get out of there because I was like, I was lost. I'm telling you.
But the statement we have right now is the 3 people with guns are Gustavo, Jojo, and you. Okay, so that's the statement. So we're giving you an opportunity if that's incorrect. And when I say incorrect, I don't mean incorrect in the sense that you're in El Paso, because you weren't. But what I'm saying is, if he's trying to protect himself, that's your opportunity, because Gustavo's getting picked up, Jojo's getting picked up. Again, all that.
Yeah, his eyes telling everything. If y'all just look at his eyes when the detectives talk, it'll tell you everything you need to know.
It's like we're
He
way
most likely
past
was one
that.
of the
We've
shooters.
been given tons of resources by the feds and everyone to get all this stuff.
There's videos. You guys should be able
For sure.
to clear the cameras. You guys have technology to do
Yeah,
it.
and we even showed the videos and the cameras, and Nathan specifically said that you were the guy in that.
And we'll be sure. So Nathan initially, when he starts to come around, excludes you and him.
Right.
But then when he showed the photo of the three in the vehicle, it was you.
Yeah, he said it was all Jojo first and Gustavo, and you guys were just kind of chilling. But then once we showed him the video and the picture, he's like, oh, shit. So, again, you're being named not just by witnesses, but by your own brother as one of the shooters, which easily gives us probable cause to charge you with a quadruple murder, okay? Which would be the rest of your life in prison. So, if you can explain what you did during the shooting, you have the potential to help yourself.
I didn't do anything. I just, you guys have pictures, you guys have videos, whatever. You guys have technology to find out who it is. That's all I'm saying.
It's you, yes, correct. Correct, you. Yes.
So you say something? So which narrative is it going to be? The narrative where they're saying...
I have the phone calls and everything when they were calling me when I guess everything was happening. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have proof of everything.
You say that, and so did your brother, and then he cracked. And he cracked, and he snitched, and he gave us all the evidence we need to put you and him away.
He over here, he don't want to believe his brother snitched. He don't want to believe it, but you know y'all ain't built like that. Y'all ain't cut from that cloth. Y'all can't sit in no cell. Y'all can't sit in no jail. And you know he wasn't built like that. You still put him in that situation. That's the crazy part. Now I'm starting to believe the other brother probably didn't do nothing, and it probably was all three of them. He's 17. Well, I don't think he was the youngest, but man, he's scary. He probably did do something. I don't know. I'm on the fence. He probably just don't want to go to jail, so he's just trying to get anybody under the bus.
Next, Tomas is presented with the same photographs when his story also changes.
So what happened, like, when you guys got to the meet? What happened?
I was walking with my nephew.
Okay. How did you get there?
With Samantha, my sister.
You came with your sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was walking with my nephew, and they had cocked their guns.
Who did?
They.
Who are they?
Yeah, who's they?
And then I just see Tao and I walk up to them to take care of my brother-in-law, and that's when I see the big guy grabbing Tao.
Okay.
And he was choking him bad.
Okay.
Bad, and that's when they pulled out their guns.
Okay. So that's a consistent thing that we're getting is they seem to have started this whole thing, which that's good. I mean, for you guys, like you guys are defending people, you know. So after that happens, Gustavo's getting choked. What happens? I mean, they pull out their guns. What happens after that?
Well, I was worried about my nephew, so we ran.
You ran? Yeah. Where'd you run to?
My sister's car.
Your sister's car? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You could see it in the video, matter of fact. It's a white Nissan in the video. The one that you see in the video.
Mm-hmm. So, but your sister wasn't there, right? She left to get food.
No, she was there. She was watching. She saw everything happen.
She saw the whole shooting?
Yeah, she saw everything happen. I can tell you everything hands down.
Okay. So, who's with you when you run to your sister's car?
Just me and my nephew.
Just you and your nephew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happens after that?
We just
That's your nephew.
That's it.
Okay. Did you see your brother?
That's it, bro.
And only Nathan?
I honestly no.
He had his nephew out there too? Hold on.
Oh, it's just crazy, honestly. You just hear the...
Okay. So, now that you're like being truthful with us, I'll show you the thing that your brother drew us, and I'll tell you what he told us, because it's not the same as what you're telling us. So, he says that you guys went there together. All this other stuff happened. You guys end up going to the meet, and that you guys are hanging out. You're watching the donuts right here in the parking lot, right? Mm-hmm. This is where Gustavo gets grabbed in the chokehold, and this is Josiah. and somebody starts shooting at Josiah. Josiah starts shooting back. And that initially, he said that you guys ran to the restroom together with your nephew. And you guys are hiding in the restroom together.
No, it was with my sister's
This,
car.
okay. You guys are running here. He said right here, this is like the dots. And then he says that by himself.
That's crazy. He involved his nephew and his sister now. You said the Edgar twins.
He runs this way to his car.
Haircut garbage. The haircut is just garbage. A bowl cut, like, that's where you made your first mistake at.
And then he says that Gustavo and Josiah come up and are knocking on the windows. Hey, let us in, let us in. We need to get out of here. And then they get in the car. And then he says afterwards, you run up. He's like, I don't know where he was. Initially, he was taking my nephew to my sister's car. And then runs in. After we showed him these pictures, he says, well, I don't really know where my brother was. I'm in the car, so that's him. He's like, I ran to my car by myself. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I actually don't know where Tomas was. He's the shooter. I'm not the shooter. He's putting you guys together the whole time. He's putting you in his car there and leaving. He doesn't say you came with your sister. He doesn't say you leave with your sister.
I don't know, just... I hope they find whoever did it, that's it. We didn't choose who did.
Tomas, we did.
Okay? So they're probably gonna try to pin it on us right there.
They're not
pinning
Man, he making me mad. He just call for your lawyer, man. What did you gonna sit right here and talk to these people and keep lying for?
Nobody's pinning it on you.
No, that's, I'm just saying that, putting as an example, you know? But
Well, even the family member who they talked to said that their own people were shooting. They're not pinning it on you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's a true, like...
No, it was just self-defense or anyways, but...
But that's what you're telling me, is self-defense, but you're not telling me what you did in self-defense.
And
a bowl cut
if
is
we
crazy.
prove that that's you, if we prove that that's you, right? That you're that shooter. Now, your whole story is, I wasn't even there. You're not going to have a self-defense claim. It's going to come after the fact, and it's going to look like kind of a hodgepodge defense of like, this is, yeah, right? So like, and then it would just be like, oh, he's only telling the truth now because he screwed and we proved it was him. Or we proved it was his brother, whoever we proved it is. But if it's you, because we don't know who it is yet, right? Your brother's saying it's you. You're saying, you know, you're not saying it's your brother. You're not explaining. We don't know who this red hoodie is, even though we see you guys today dropping off this red hoodie. Like, there's a whole lot of inconsistencies that aren't looking good. So if we do prove that's you, which I think we're gonna prove it's one of you, we will do that. We're in the this happened less than 24 hours ago. And both you and your brother, I don't have a red hoodie. You weren't gonna find a red hoodie in my house. You can do a search warrant at my house because you guys know it's not there because you dumped it off somewhere. What? Do you really not have a red hoodie, and that's why you said it? And or does Nathan not have a red hoodie, and that's why he said it? Or does one of you know that it's not there anymore because you dropped it off there?
I really don't have a red hoodie.
But your DNA gonna be on the red hoodie?
I really don't know.
No, you should know. That's the thing. When we pose questions to people, and this...
Man, call your lawyer. They over here grilling you, got you in the corner, you scared, you don't know what to say. Call your lawyer so he can come and say it today. What's up, you two? Stephanie? What's up, Jared? He should have went to Jared's.
Type of situation, I said, if you were to ask me, my DNA's on that red hoodie, I will tell you. Absolutely
no.
No, Jared.
Yeah, if you...
Investigators said the red outerwear found in the residence where the suspected evidence was allegedly dropped off matched what witnesses described as one of the shooter's clothing. The homeowner later confirmed that Tomas had been wearing the clothing item the night of the shooting.
And can I get a lawyer for the rest of this? I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're allowed to do that. It's your right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. What else do you guys need though from me?
Well, we can't. After you invoke, we're done. We're done. Yeah. There's no more.
Okay. Well, what else do you guys need? Am I going back to a holding cell or?
Yep. You wanna hang out?
Tomas requests a lawyer and ends the interview before the brothers are informed of their charges.
We talked a little bit, right? Yes, sir.
So our case agent, Detective Contreras.
They let him go in the room with the vending machine. Oh man, he told everything. He got the vending machine in there. He drinking good soda. He got a bottle of water. Cuff him up.
We're just gonna let you know tonight you're being charged with 3 counts of murder. 3 open counts of murder.
But I wasn't. They have no evidence of me doing anything. Not even in the pictures. Nothing.
So, okay, so just gonna let you know, our other detectives working on the paperwork. So tonight you're being charged with 3 counts of open murder. Okay. So as far as tonight, right now,
No, I'm not going over there.
yeah, you and your brother.
Tomas, Nathan, Josiah, and Gustavo were all charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. At last check, all 4 have been found guilty and are awaiting sentencing. Subscribe now for easier access to the latest from Law and Crime Bodycam.
And that's why you call your lawyer. He thought sitting in that jail cell and telling the truth was gonna get him somewhere, right? Sometimes you gotta call your lawyer. You can't get no deal in that interrogation room. Your lawyer can get you one. All the information he gave, but look, you wanna know the craziest part? He in the room with the vending machine. Y'all see the vending machine behind him? He's back there looking good. He got the drink machine, all lit. Yeah. But come on, man. He said stick a fork in and they done. All found guilty. He said not so smart. Yeah, it ain't never smart to talk to the police without your lawyer. The police, they not gonna give you a deal. They're not gonna give you a deal, but your lawyer will. Yeah, so if he was smart, he would have waited on his lawyer, let his lawyer do all the talking, and then he would have got probably a better deal than everybody else. But yeah, they had some damning evidence against them. They over there trying to act like they gangsters and they cool. I can tell your parents ain't raised y'all like that and y'all just went off the deep end. Why? Because your parents probably is gentle parenting y'all, hoping that y'all are going the right direction. So they just showed you. But sometimes that don't work. Yeah, sometimes that gentle parenting don't work. Because I can see your parents made sure y'all was good. But how dumb y'all are, but how well taken care of y'all look, I could tell that y'all parents did enough. Now, the 20-year-old, he was doing whatever he wanted. He was still at home, but he was doing whatever he wanted. I could tell by that haircut. Yeah, nobody with no bold cut. Listen, nobody. You said it's not the parents, it's the streets. Yeah. But as a parent, you gotta know, you gotta understand that part though. Like you gotta understand how the streets can influence young people. Cause you was young at one point and the streets almost influenced you. Or it probably did influence you, but you got a hold of yourself and you fought them urges. You remember them urges where you felt like you had to go out all the time and you had to be out. You sitting in the house, you feel like you was just so miserable for no reason. You remember all them urges. Yeah. But look, in this video, this mom had no idea her 13-year-old son is a killer. So this just go back to exactly what I was just saying. Let's see how this goes. This better not be mom, this older lady. And it get to a certain point where I'm finna be the one to say it. You can't have kids just at any age. Unless you are very well off and can pay people to watch them kids, you can't be 50 years old with no 13, 14, 15-year-old. I'm not being ignorant. I'm telling you the truth. They will use every advantage they can and be so sneaky. Every single person I know who got older parents, like we 12, 13, they parents were like 45, 48, 50. They manipulated them all the time. Yeah, I need some money for this and that. Some saying the stupidest things ever, and the parents are actually giving them money. I'm like, bro, my grandma would have put me into next week. Like, my grandma, what? Like, yeah, like people older, like they parents older than my grandma. Like, make it make sense, man. Like your dad 52? Okay. Your mom 50? Okay. And you what, 13? Like, come on, man.
We just see that we need to go over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am.
Are we understand?
My son, and there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about.
This is the mother of 13-year-old Levi Carter. For months, she's been quietly documenting Levi's obsession with murder, concerned that her son was becoming a monster.
What you mean, documenting? Man, if you don't bake at him, what you mean, documenting? That ain't nothing. You document. What am I documenting? You need to get the help. Sometimes you don't need to write something down. You need to, man, what?
And just hours ago, those same fears have become a terrifying reality.
Hey, he believes that she's been murdered, so camera on. We have blood.
Yeah. Because inside this home, officers have just found 64-year-old Denise Tenpenny killed by Levi. They suspect that for all that time, he has been secretly planning, plotting, posting on his social media about this very murder.
Do you know what we're investigating? A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'm 13, I'm not even old enough to go outside.
There's only one person here that knows, and it's you.
What?
I'm 13, I'm not even old enough to go outside.
First off, this 13-year-old looks like he's at least 17 to 18 years old. This is a big-ass 13-year-old. I'm not going to lie to you. Second off, did you just say that you're not allowed to go outside? Boy, you are a giant. You never had a problem going outside. Ever. Ever. Like, yeah, he think he going to get away with it. And the crazy part is he might only be in jail till he's about 21 to 25.
There's only one person here that knows, and it's you.
On February 2nd, 2025, police officers in Ohio were called to the home of 64-year-old Denise Tenpenny after one of her relatives stepped inside and made a horrific discovery. Denise was in bed, deceased. When police stepped inside, it became clear this had not been a natural death.
I know it wasn't.
He murdered, so camera on. It's all been on.
All because of a little 13-year-old with issues that was getting documented instead of helped.
Right here. Just try to touch as least as you guys can. Do what you guys got to do.
When more officers arrived to assess the scene, it became evident that Denise had indeed been murdered, and that she had fought it until her very last. There was DNA under her and a clump of hair that she had pulled out of her attacker's head while trying to fight him off. Very quickly, police were able to narrow down that whoever killed her lived within a short walking distance of her home. Cameras in the neighborhood showed no one entering or exiting the street during the time of her death, sometime between 2 and 4 in the morning. FBI and the local police department canvassed the area, taking DNA samples from her neighbors, and it wasn't long before those DNA samples matched the DNA found at the crime scene. But who it matched to was something no one could have prepared for, because the DNA didn't match up to a criminal. It matched up to a 13-year-old boy who lived directly across the street from her. On the 12th, just 10 days after her death, police approached the young boy Levi Carter's home, looking for answers.
How did the police have his DNA? I ain't gonna lie, the whole time they was talking, they keep saying they got this 13-year-old DNA. So how do the police have his DNA? So do the police just have everybody's DNA and they just act like they don't have your DNA, but they really do have your DNA and they can use it whenever they really feel like it, only when they want to feel like it? That's what I feel like we are at. But let's see Levi, the killer, who did all this.
Let's see that we need to over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am. If we could go back to this, so we'd have to sit down.
Yeah.
Then we got some pictures I want to show you, and I'll show you and your son, and there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about. Sure. All right, you guys good?
Are we on different? Okay.
Well, and we just want to talk to you. I think you guys can help us clear a lot of things up around here. So,
Okay.
all right. So,
There you go. I'm gonna buckle you in. How's that? Okay. Oh, I don't know how this works. All right, let me buckle you in there. How's that, man? Okay, there you go. Let me see. You got your leg in?
Yep. I forgot the bigger seat.
Yeah, you got the big one here. Did you get your buckled in? You get buckled in there too?
Yeah.
All right. That's tight for me.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I think, I don't know. They said that we can help them clear up what's going on.
Levi knows exactly what's going on, and sadly his mother likely does too. During the investigation, police searched through her journal and found entries where she expressed concern for her son's behavior and interest in violence, specifically his interest in serial killers. As she sat in the cop car with her 13-year-old, those fears started to solidify. But when he entered an interrogation room, there was no way to deny them any longer.
What's up, man? Hello. How you been? Alright. Okay. Like flu sick? Not going. Oh, let me get these.
Certainly need to eat though.
Yeah. So you go by Lewis. What's your like full real name?
Levi Jackson Carp.
Levi Jackson Carp.
Y'all said the mom needs to get some time served. He most definitely going to jail. Hey, once that Chick-fil-A and Raising Cane's come out, it's over with. Hey, he got some Raising Cane's. They gonna feed you good. They want you to tell them everything. Y'all ain't peeped the Raising Cane's? Nobody noticed? Yeah. You said from newborn medical records? Yeah, because if they went by, they could have got the mom DNA, but how they know it linked directly to him? And that'd be the stuff that be, don't worry about it.
Levi, but you go by Lewis.
We got a 13-year-old killer in the interrogation room.
Whatever you want. Okay, that's cool.
He only 13.
Hey, Lewis, I gotta read you a form because we're at a police station, okay? And I have to ask you some important questions.
What's
All
up, Dizzle?
So will you
What's
follow
up,
along
Hardy?
and just kind of give the food a break for a sec? I know you're hungry. I'm sorry.
I'm very hungry.
What's up, Mr.
Well,
Towers?
this won't take long.
Levi is read his Miranda rights, which would be concerning for anyone with half a brain. Levi, however, is much more concerned about eating his Raising Cane's.
With these in mind, you want a
told you.
conversation with me?
Well, I guess it states that I can quit having a conversation with you. I'm not sure what this is like necessarily about.
No, I will explain that.
Okay. Yeah, you said that. And you said that we could help you guys like understand what's going on or like something like that. So I'm not sure.
Do you know what we're investigating?
I mean, I know something happened down the street.
Across the street.
Or across the street.
Right.
In front of me.
Right. A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened. Okay, so that's what we're investigating.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you're sitting here right now.
Okay.
Okay, I want to find out what you know, if anything.
I mean, I've already talked to FBI investigators yesterday, I think. So.
Okay. All right. So do you want to talk to me? Or? Sure. Okay.
You just want to follow up on your conversation.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and sign right there. Yeah.
Can I eat now?
Yep. All right. So I know the agents were at your house.
And shout out to Flower with the floating heart. And you can't read no, man, look. He don't understand his rights. Like, he literally, what 13-year-old really understand that rights? You think me at 13, 14, 15, 16, even 17, 18 understood my rights? Of course. All he care about is his Raising Cane's. He is a psychopath, and y'all need to put him in the hospital forever.
Yesterday, and they talked to you and your mom, right? So kind of, and your brother, yep. And your brother's Hunter, right?
Hunter.
Okay, Hunter. Well, I speak a little bit of East Coast accent, so you guys are moving out of the state, I heard? Where you going? Yep. Take your time.
Got my mouth full.
I was gonna say, take a drink. All right, you ready? All right.
Yeah.
So you're moving out of state to California?
Yeah, the plan is to move to California. I think it's Long Beach.
Long Beach, cool. Is your mom and dad divorced?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so listen, Louis, I want to talk to you about, like, the weekend this thing happened, okay?
Was it the weekend?
Yeah, it was the weekend of February, so not this past weekend, but the weekend before that.
Okay.
Okay? So tell me what you did on Friday. Not this past Friday,
okay,
but
last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday.
So last Friday, we went to my dad's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. And we just hung out for a while at a restaurant.
With your dad? You and Hunter?
And my mom.
Okay.
She's
Was it
like,
in Kentucky or up here?
Probably in Ohio.
Okay, go ahead.
And well, I guess most of the day before that day, before the dinner, I guess, was just like pretty normal. I'm not sure what time I woke up, but I don't know, I took a shower. I wanted to be ready.
Hey, this kid is the next Michael Myers. Please don't let him out of jail. Please don't let this. He then murdered this woman, and he has to be a kid and do that and not cry or to show any emotion is way scarier than an adult. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ever.
The dinner, and I got dressed.
Okay.
Like nice clothes. So.
Okay.
And then after we went to the dinner, and I took some photos with my camera. So I got them for Christmas.
Okay.
And
do you have a phone?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Apple phone or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we just hung out for a while. And then I went to bed. I mean, I went home and then I went to sleep.
On Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you woke up Saturday. What'd you do?
I don't know. I went and did some homework. Just because I didn't do any on Friday because I had spent most of the day at a birthday dinner.
All right.
It was early, but yeah. So I went and did some homework. Yeah, so I did some homework. My dad picked me up, and we went and did some geocaching, like we had planned to do.
What?
Geocaching.
What's that?
It's like how do I explain it? Like people give you clues to do things. Like, I haven't. I'm curious. People give you clues like on the internet to do things, or like to find things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
New
find
subscriber
them, like, they're
alert.
kind of hard to find, not that hard. But if you find them in these places, then you can like say or write down that you've been there. And,
I see.
like, or put a thing next to it, or
So
put
you were supposed to do that on Saturday.
We did do it.
Oh, you did? Where'd you do it at?
We just drove around. I'm not sure.
All right, good.
Yeah, I went to a different couple places, and then I like got my book bag like super muddy. That was fun because we were trying to do like find one in a cemetery, but apparently like the rain had made it like super muddy,
right?
Because the rain swooshed down, but yeah, we went geocaching.
Man, this little Michael Myers gotta go. He gotta go. I'm not finna play with him. He keep talking about all this geocaching. What about the murder you committed? What about the murder? And you 13 years old going on, and he has on a Michael Myers shirt. Oh my Lord, man, stop playing with me. Look here, detective. Look at he need 1,000 years. He has on a Michael Myers shirt, acting like Michael Myers. I didn't even notice he had a Michael Myers shirt on at first.
And then we hung out, or after, So, it's a lot of explaining to do. I also have ADHD.
Okay.
So my brain.
No, it just jumps around.
Yeah.
The ADHD isn't the only reason why Levi here is over-explaining himself. At this point, police are well aware that his story of where he was the day of Denise's murder isn't true, and Levi isn't exactly the innocent, disability-ridden child that he's pretending to be. They've also noticed at this point that Levi is busted, and we're not just talking about legally. His face, neck, and arms are covered in scratches that are all at the same point of healing. There are also stitches on his nose for an injury, which he goes on to explain in the most ridiculous way possible. Because why take responsibility when you can blame a cat named Marshmallow?
But I'll continue explaining.
No, go ahead.
So we all went to sleep. And then honestly it seemed pretty normal. None of us really woke up for a couple hours. Neither of them did. And then I think, the day after that, it's kind of jingled in my head because it was a lot of waking up really early.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at 2:30 maybe.
In the morning?
Yeah, 2:30 in the morning or 2. I'm not sure. In that time area, my cat had randomly woke me up, with all the lights off, sitting on my neck. And to give some context to why that is, we, as you know, we're trying to move, right? Mm-hmm. Cats get weird, if you know that, when you're trying to move. And we had just...
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people be like, he blaming a cat, and this probably the most normal, realistic story he done told. Shit, man, yeah, look, I remember one cat made me run into the wall so hard. Man, I had to go lay down for at least 2 days. I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about it. And if he would have said it was an orange cat, I would have believed everything. I believe an orange cat did all this. I ain't gonna lie to you. But nah, he got a Michael Myers shirt on, so he's scaring me.
Moved
you
his
say he too young for this?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So that was he probably...
So you were laying in the front?
Yes.
And the cat?
Yeah.
And the cat's curled up in your neck?
No, he was just laying there. He wasn't curled up. He was laying this way.
Long ways.
That's how it felt.
Does he always sleep with you, the cat?
No. I guess another thing is, supposedly now I'm realizing because it was the weekend, maybe even he woke up or he was up and he got freaked out because he heard a sound.
Mm-hmm.
And that none of us did. And then he went and got on me. He sleeps with my mom sometimes or my brother, not really with me.
Right.
Yeah, he just he woke me up, felt like he was right here. Well, he just, so I was I woke up and I was what's going on? I was freaked out because I felt something on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I have had sleep paralysis before. So it's kind of freaky. And then I tried to touch him and he got obviously scared. He was what's going on? Probably. So he started scratching at me, started scratching my face. And first he started scratching my arms. So I was trying to get him off of me because I didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So he scratched my face. You couldn't really see it. You can't see it anymore, but yeah, he scratched my face. You see this here. And then he scratched, I think his biggest claw, which we've been knowing we needed to cut them for a while, a long time. He scratched me on my nose, right here, really, really hard, because we both extremely spooked each other. So I kind of got up a minute or I don't know, sometime after, and I felt very bloody, obviously. There was a lot of scratches on me. And then I just felt I don't know, like 3 hours maybe, or a long time, trying to like fix myself up. Again, to give more context, fixing myself up, the reason why I didn't like help or ask my mom or my brother or wake them up is because we were literally just about to do photos that day.
Like family photos?
For the house.
Oh, for the house.
Yeah.
I see. To sell it. Right.
Yes.
I got you.
So I was like, I don't want to be, this kid that's constantly waking people up or being like an annoyance when they're trying to.
For him to be 13 years old, this kid is a manipulator. I'm glad we caught him before he turned
New subscriber alert.
17, 20. He ain't even got his grown man strength yet. He doesn't even have grown man strength yet. This kid is very dangerous. You said who is being interrogated for what? A 13-year-old killer. An older lady was found deceased in her bed, and he is the DNA led to him basically, and now we here. But for him to be 13 and having this much BS on his mind, like, man, dang. Like he just prepared for this his whole life.
I just tried to clean myself up the best I could. Like I tried to like clean up my face and he also scratched my neck, missed that part a little bit to get the blood off. And then I decided to take a shower because I was like, probably the best thing I'm going to do.
The only thing as evil as murder might just be placing the blame on a fluffy white cat named Marshmallow, especially when evidence at the scene contradicts that claim entirely. Denise had Levi's blood under her nails and on her person from the long scratches she dug in his face, arms, and neck as she fought for her life. That fighting is ultimately what led to justice for Denise. Justice that Levi here is determined to avoid.
Well, most of the blood went to...
And mind you, he's only 13. I'm going to keep telling you guys that this is 13-year-old with a Michael Myers shirt on.
It went to my shirt that was on my bed because it was like a lot of it was on my face. I usually put a shirt under my pillow.
Right.
So, again, returning back after I got out of the shower, I was like, okay, because I don't want to wake up mom and, whatever, I tried to like, I don't know, I got some, got a cotton thing or something, and I tried to clean my nose up a little bit more.
Do you use gloves?
No, just my hands, and I. Ugh. Hiccups. So as I was, my nose kept bleeding.
So it wouldn't stop.
Yeah, it wouldn't stop. So I used the shirt that was already super bloody, kind of wrapped it up, and then I guess.
Were your scratches bleeding too?
A little bit.
Hey, shout out to Travis with the thumbs up.
Sorry, you started talking it.
Hey, shout out to Travis with that star too. I'm wondering, so did they get permission? Cause he only 13. How is he in here without a guardian unless they got permission from mom? But I guess unless they could bypass all that, depending on the circumstances.
Forget.
No, go.
Sorry. So as I was in the shower, I ended up usually because of my disability as well, I use like a shower chair.
Yeah.
Because I can't really stand for that long without getting super fatigued and falling or just walking around for too long.
Right.
And so I didn't use the shower chair because I didn't want to make a bunch of noise and make anybody up.
Right.
So I ended up literally falling, and I fell and hit my head on the shower hose.
Where'd you hit it?
I think around here, right here.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Did that cause you to bleed more?
Yes. So I was like, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, that's the same thing detectives are thinking.
So I was doing that and super exhausted, feeling honestly like shit. I barely got any sleep.
Oh, I bet.
And so I was just like, I don't know what to do. I know I can't, go to sleep in this state. And so I started crying, honestly, kind of loud.
Like, what time would you say we are at now?
Like 5:30 maybe.
Okay.
A long time.
Hey, Robert, get up out of here.
Right.
I think you man. Hey.
Yeah, so I started crying really loudly. And then I guess luckily for me, as soon as I started crying very loud, she went downstairs and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, not really." And I was still crying. And she told me not to cry because that would make it worse. And then something, even to make this situation funny, quote unquote, as soon as she went in the kitchen, she opened the cabinet and got the Band-Aids. So this entire time that I looked for Band-Aids for like 30 minutes, it was right there in the kitchen.
Right.
So she got me a Band-Aid and she was like, "All right, we're just gonna go." So it took us a minute to get there. I don't know, like 30 minutes maybe.
So where'd you go?
We went to urgent care, I think.
Or like go to the hospital?
I think hospital. I forget what it's called, but like.
All right.
It was an.
I went somewhere where there's doctors.
Yes. And her telling me that we're gonna go to urgent care, I was like, so this is that urgent? Like I didn't know that this was a broken. You know what I mean?
Nah, you was trying to hide it, then you was trying to downplay it because during the struggle of you, like murdering a woman, she fought back and end up messing you up bad. And now you gotta go to the hospital and you just trying to make up dumb lies. But the fact you were 13 and BSing this hard just tells me everything I need to know about you.
New subscriber alert.
Yep. He's been manipulating his mom for a long time. And like I told y'all, sometimes when these kids be having these older parents, they just play in their face, manipulate them, and be on BS all day. They say some of the stupidest things. Remember I told y'all before the video started, they say some of the stupidest things ever, and the parents will believe them. The parents will believe them. And you can just tell, man, what? He been causing trouble. He go out, he smoke, he drink, he do all it. And I know it for a fact at only 13.
I got you.
Thing was that urgent.
Did you break your nose?
I didn't break my nose.
It's screwed up.
Not broken. Split. Not
right,
I guess. And so we went to the doctor's office. We went to the doctor's. Sat there for like another 15 minutes. My stomach was feeling really bad.
I bet.
And then we got the help we needed, and I got into the emergency room, or like the care room or something. And I examined it, and they're like, "Damn, this is pretty bad."
Wow.
And I was like, I guess, yeah. And I guess I needed stitches, so they had a plastic surgeon come in there and like give me some like numbing stuff, which really stupidly it went right down my throat. So that felt even worse.
Oh man.
Levi is desperate to get a crumb of sympathy for detectives because really he's the victim. I mean, can you imagine the person you're trying to kill having the nerve to scratch you? After all, as Levi repeatedly reminds detectives, he's just a little 13-year-old boy. The same 13-year-old boy who posted on social media hours after the murder, and I quote, "That one was a fighter," and he wasn't talking about his cat.
So I kept on.
And then he was bragging on social media. Yep, he had a serial killer obsession. I bet you any amount of money he had a serial killer obsession. And the mom knew that it wasn't just an obsession with murdering somebody. He had a serial killer obsession. Like, man.
I'm crying. And
he
then
has on a Michael Myers
I
shirt.
started feeling emotionally triggered. And when she said there was a bunch of ambulances outside, I like started to freak out even more. That I was already very triggered or feeling very triggered.
When you say triggered, explain that to me.
Like I said, emotionally triggered.
Yeah, tell me what
feeling.
I'm not in your head, so I don't know what it means. Trigger means different for different people.
That's true. So just like, I just felt like very like sad and like overwhelmed and like in a crazy emotional state.
So
that's what I meant by emotionally triggered.
Right. So were you doing something that was like, were you acting out or crying or?
Yeah, I was crying very hard than I ever have before. Even before the ambulances showed up.
Very hard than I ever have. This kid is stone cold. Oh man, he got me uncomfortable. He got me a lot uncomfortable.
I just felt even worse because Mom had said that something had happened to Denise, our neighbor, right in front of us. And I started feeling even worse. Just to the fact that the same night that something happened or something like that had happened, that I had an injury of my own.
But you didn't know what was wrong with Denise.
Yeah, I just thought that it's just it was crazy in my mind, and I started assuming, like what had happened, because that's.
What did you think happened?
I don't know, I just thought that.
You thought it was coincidental?
I thought that, I didn't think it was coincidental, I was just like, I was jumping to conclusions, Mom was like, she probably just, had, like an accident or she fell over, and I was like, hopefully, and I was like, yeah, and even this right now is honestly starting to make me feel kind of emotionally triggered.
Well, I don't want you to relive something.
Yeah, it's,
you kind of make you feel emotionally wet, because your face ain't changed yet. 13 going on 35.
Yeah, so it made me feel really gross that something else had happened and I was already in an emotionally triggered state. So, I kind of felt like really sick to my stomach, and I felt really gross to have to think about, if something had happened to somebody right next to me or the house right in front of me, and it made me feel really sad, and I started crying even worse.
Levi goes on to explain that the following morning, when cop cars arrived, he asked his dad to pick him up so he could emotionally heal from the experience. Yet online, he continued to brag about his crime and started researching how to beat a police interrogation. Evidently, he didn't read enough.
He looked up how to beat a police interrogation. I told y'all it was more to this kid that meet the eye. I told y'all this kid right here, if he became 17 years old, would have been so much more of a problem. I'm glad we caught him early. If he would got away with this, it would have been like game over for all of us.
Articles on how to do that.
Yeah, so I was there for about a week, trying to feel better. Couldn't stop thinking about what happened, and then I went home, and I had started feeling a little bit better, and just, I don't know, just feeling better and feeling, not like super triggered at our house anymore.
Right.
I was getting more comfortable throughout the week.
Right. Does, when you get triggered, does it ever make you angry? No.
Just make me sad.
Sad.
Or like hyper emotional.
Hyper emotional? Okay. Let me ask you this. On that day you cut your nose on that Sunday morning, were you ever out in the, when you got hurt, were you ever outside? Did you ever walk outside? Never were outside.
I was outside when we went to get in the car.
No, I'm talking when you cut your nose, were you ever out? I mean, like if a camera picked you up, that wouldn't have been you if you were outside.
Yeah, that was you. He probably didn't even know it was a camera. He too young. He don't know about life yet. Hey, shout out to Tanya with the clapping seal. I appreciate you, Tanya. Hey, shout out to Tanya for supporting the stream. Hey, Tanya in the chat. This kid right here has a lot of problems. He don't care about nothing. He's emotionally detached from reality. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Because this kid right here is a problem. And he's going to continue to be. If they let him out when he's 25 or 30, we could. He gotta, cause I think he need to go to that house where Michael Myers be at.
Okay. Right. And if you, so do you know Denise?
A little bit.
How do you know
Say
her?
he'll be out by 25.
I just know she's our neighbor. We waved a couple times. So, yeah, I didn't really know her that well. You know, I thought that I just thought that she just like had a job. Like, I don't know any normal person. I didn't think. I just mean like, I didn't I didn't know her a lot. I just thought like, this is this person, you know?
Right. Just a person that lives in the neighborhood. Right. Okay. So, you were never out when you hurt yourself with the cat and all that?
Nope.
You never once stepped outside?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
I mean, I couldn't even gone outside because the couch is like literally in front of the door. So even if I wanted to go outside, which wouldn't make that much sense because I'm trying to clean myself up, I would have to move the couch.
Would you have gone out before?
Like before that day?
Yeah,
like,
no. Would you have gone out before you hurt yourself? Like, I don't know, like midnight or before the
No, I don't.
Before a marshmallow scratched you?
I don't go outside.
Ever? At night?
I go like for walks sometimes with like my mom and my brother just to try and get some fresh air because we're usually in the house a lot. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm 13. I'm not even old enough to go outside, even past, I don't know, sunbound.
Levi is
Unbound. Unbound. Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I might not be a part of this generation, but I don't know what that is. Unbound.
isn't old enough to leave the house by himself. One other thing he wasn't old enough to do, evidently, was correctly clean up the crime scene. First responders noted a variety of chemicals and medication that had been dumped after she was murdered. But none of them were chemicals capable of destroying the DNA evidence that Levi left behind. Should have stayed in home ec, I suppose.
Have you ever been in Denise's house?
I mean, like, I know they asked, like, have we had dinner with them? No. I mean, with her? No. Has she had dinner with us? No. I've never, neither my mom, my brother, or me have ever been in that house, or even that close, other than, I guess, walking distance.
You never, like, did work or anything, like helped her?
No, I'm 13.
No, I'm talking like a 13-year-old mow grass and help
My
groceries.
brother, was
shovel snow, all that stuff kids do.
No, I mean, my brother was, mowing lawn, over the summer. I think
He was?
last summer.
Hey, Lewis.
What's up, Rockhound? Y'all said it's very unsettling. Y'all just can't imagine a 13-year-old doing this. So sure make you wonder why they pass out pills like candy. They pass out birth control like candy too, but I ain't gonna get into that right now.
Sometimes people do something that they regret out of character for themselves, or do something they get kind of scared and they don't want to talk or tell anybody about it.
I think sometimes. Like,
God, I'm sorry.
like if you're cheating on somebody, like that, you're gonna regret that.
Yeah, yeah. So do you think somebody could do something and get nervous and maybe do something they weren't intending to do and things get out of hand and something bad happens? Do you think that could happen?
I mean, I think everybody, is human, so.
Right, exactly.
I think that could happen.
You think that could happen? Okay. So you said you've never been in Denise's house, never been, okay. Do you know what DNA is? You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out, and I want you to help me explain this, okay, why you would be in Denise's house. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm not sure. Cause
Nope, I told y'all. I called this before look, I called exactly everything before it happened. Look, you can't be 48, 40, 50, 53 with no 13-year-old. You can't, not in this day and age. Probably back then, but in this day and age, no thank you. Not in this one. Not in this one, because time changed so much. They don't relate to nothing you say. They don't understand nothing you say. Everything is a problem you say. And all they want to do is manipulate. And that's what I keep telling y'all. Every single friend I ever had that had little nice parents, just so happily, a lot of times them parents was older. And they ran all over them, did them so dirty, burnt every bridge known to man, in jail, all type of stuff. Yeah. And that's what we got here. A psychopath, a young man who liked to manipulate his parents. Who just so happened to be
I don't
older.
know, like, how is it my blood? Like,
that's what we're trying to find out.
Cause I don't know why it would be in my house. I know it's in her house.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why we're even here like that.
Oh.
Remember we got those swabs from you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we compared that to the house, and it's not only her blood, it's your blood mixed in with it.
Wow.
Through DNA testing.
How does that work?
Well, everybody's DNA is unique.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody has different DNA. Everybody. It's unique to one person.
Everybody's unique.
And that's like fingerprints. Nobody has the same fingerprints in the whole world.
Even brothers.
Even brothers. So I'm just trying to figure out. So I want an explanation. I'm trying to figure out myself after sitting here talking to you. You just seem like just a young man.
I mean, I'm a young boy.
I know. So I'm just trying sometimes young boys make mistakes.
They do.
I mean, everybody makes mistakes.
I agree. I've made 100 of them. Thousands of them. I'm sure Steve's made thousands of them too. So I'm just trying to figure out why that would be that way. I think something happened, and I think you don't want to tell me, and I just want to know what happened. I don't think it was done like maliciously. I think so.
The way he looking is throwing me off too. Yeah, he playing for all this. All this is a game in his head, and he most definitely was on Google seeing how to manipulate detectives, and now he just sitting in there. They probably gonna let him go home. Boy, no, they got DNA, so they should be able to hold him. But he's most definitely manipulating them. And at 13 years old, to be that manipulative, I'm gonna keep telling y'all that is mind blowing.
I'm just stupid.
We the same people, 17 and 20 can hold it.
That murder is stupid. So
well, when I mean stupid, I don't think that would be intent.
Oh.
When somebody intends to do something different from something just happens, bad happens. Like if like a car accident, like if I'm drunk driving and I hit and kill somebody, I didn't mean to do it.
I mean, it's kind of your fault though.
It is, but I wasn't out. I didn't wake up in the morning. To go drive over somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I should have been drinking and driving, right? So I'm trying to figure out why your blood is mixed in with her blood in her house. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I just need an explanation.
I don't have an explanation for you. I don't know why it would be in her house.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't
For somebody to get accused of that and be that calm, you know they did it right.
know what explanation I could give you or even come up with that would be equivalent to how that would happen.
Well, I don't know how it happened. There's only one person here that knows, and it's you.
How do you know that?
Because there's no other way that part of you can be in that house without you never being in there.
I can agree with that.
You said the eyes never
so
lie.
That's why I just need an explanation as to how. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. You know?
Well, I have to wrap my brain around it first.
Yeah, so that's when we need to wrap around together.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Can you help me with that?
I can if you help me. I can help you if you help me.
How do I help you?
By telling me the truth.
I told you the truth, though.
I don't think you're telling me all the truth.
No, that's a different story. This is
but I'm
different.
not lying.
Yeah, different.
Well, I think you're about how you get hurt.
What?
I think you're lying about how you got hurt. That's my opinion.
But why would I do that?
Well, usually people don't tell the truth because they don't want to get in trouble. And I've been doing this a long time, and I understand why people
What
do
did you
that.
do to get in trouble?
What's that?
I said, what did you do to get in trouble?
Me? In my life? All kinds of stuff. Not listening to my parents.
That's not...
Sneaking out at night, drinking underage, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wow.
You know? I did all kinds of stuff. We do stop those young people.
And look, he did all that. And there be young people who don't be understanding that they're literally sitting across the table from people who done did not everything you did when it comes to this murdering stuff, but they done did the other stuff, and they know, and they'd have been around people who act just like you, and you fit the description. But you are a very disturbed young man, and I don't think he need jail. Ain't gonna do nothing for him. He's gonna.
And then when you get older, you kind of sometimes grow out of it. Sometimes.
The DNA evidence in the home was overwhelming. His DNA was also found on the bottles he used to try to clean up, and obviously in the he left behind. His name was written all over the house, and he didn't manage to find an answer online on how to get away with that.
Well, we have your in her house that we're trying to figure out how it got there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
that's the bottom line. I
Did
mean,
you get my blood from somewhere?
We don't need your blood. We got swabs.
I just mean, like, did somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh, I don't know. Would you tell me? Would they? I didn't put your blood
I don't
there.
have any enemies.
I didn't put your blood there.
I mean, I'm only 13. I don't know why anybody would put my blood in a house, but I mean, Is there any more questions you have for me, or like what?
Well, I want to get past this, and we're not getting past it. You don't know, I don't know. So we're not resolving anything.
Well, I'm not sure if we can resolve it if I don't know and you don't know. Does you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe that there's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters. You've got people who make mistakes.
I think I disagree with that personally.
Help us explain.
What do you disagree with about that statement?
I just think that, you know, there's a lot of different types of people in the world. There's not monsters and people who commit mistakes.
Well, I'm simplifying things in terms of, you know, a crime, a murder, right? There's two types of people who would commit a murder. There's a monster, and there's people who make mistakes. Like his example of the...
Got carried away.
Well,
Things got carried
if
away.
it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No. I've been
pretty weird.
No, I don't. I think murders can happen many different ways.
Yeah, I say he didn't like that statement very much. He didn't. He ate his raisins canes and just started BSing with everybody. You said, how did he? That we finna get into that, but had to be probably with a knife or a blunt force object. Had one or the other. Yeah, but people don't know, man. If you get in an interrogation room, it's some Raisin Canes or Chick-fil-A on the table, you going down.
Well, I feel like if it's murder, it would either be self-defense or manslaughter or something like that. Not.
It's funny you bring that up. That's very interesting. You bring that up. And very that self-defense thing. And the manslaughter thing is, there's different levels of murder. When you say murder, everybody thinks I walk up and shoot the clerk at the liquor store. That's murder, right? But then you have lesser charges. You have murder, you have aggravated murder, you have manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, and then you have reckless homicide, and then negligent, meaning like the drunk driver, that's reckless homicide, right? So the self-defense thing is interesting, right? I mean,
I didn't mean, that was just like the first thing that.
No, I get it. I'm just saying it's interesting though.
Cause it's like, it's a fight between, or it's like, it's something between two people.
Right. And some could start off normal, and then somebody would have to defend themselves, right? And then get scared. You agree with that? Could that happen?
Hey, shout out to Crystal Dawn for becoming a member for, what did it say, 2 months? Hey, shout out to Crystal Dawn. Now they trying to use maybe it was self-defense. And then they're going to try to, hopefully he play into it so we can get up out of here. But the way he coded and calculated, I think he already then looked it up, and they said they're going to play this game, and he's not going to go for it, and he's just going to get hit with all the charges.
I know you say anything's possible.
Wars happen, anything happens.
So that's what I'm asking you. It's interesting you brought up the self-defense thing. Could something have happened? And I'm asking you directly. Could something have happened where you had to defend yourself?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not that strong. I don't know how I would be able to defend myself in a situation like that.
A 13-year-old boy versus elderly lady. I'm pretty sure the 13-year-old boy is stronger. Yeah, you can't sit right here and play the I'm not as strong as this and that. You can't. Males know. We males. We know how strong that little 12-year-old. You remember you let the little kids punch your hand, then they turn 12 and it felt like a baseball hit you. You like, oh, hell no. Nah. You know what? Watch him. So by 12, 13, y'all already be stronger than y'all mama. So don't. And so an older lady who is even more fragile than your mother, so get on. No, don't even try to play that game.
Yeah, I don't know. It could, but I feel like that's a kind of a rare chance. Especially for me to even be in her house in the first place, which I don't understand either.
Right. So if you were, and things got out of hand and you had to defend yourself, or you were attacked, hence the scratches and the nose and the scratches on the arms, obviously you were attacked in some way, that would make sense to know. But I guess my question to you is, could you have defended yourself? I mean, is that...
Like I said before, anything's possible.
I understand that, but now we're talking in vague terms, So I need specifics.
I don't know. I doubt that that's a possibility that I would be defending myself because I wouldn't be in that house in the first place. And if I was defending myself from somebody, then it would probably be because, I don't know, just like, it would be a different reason than me being in that house. I don't know why I would be in that house.
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. I mean, you'd be in the house for any number of reasons. Invited, talking, whatever. I mean, there's a number of reasons.
Levi has an opportunity to go for the self-defense angle, but his searches on his phone and iPad proved otherwise. For months leading up to Denise's murder, he searched things like how to someone and how to find the perfect victim. The murder wasn't just a random encounter. It was premeditated weeks and weeks and weeks ahead of time. For what reason? Just to feel what felt like.
I definitely have some short-term memory.
Just to see what it felt like, huh? And for the people who tune in with us, he does have on a Michael Myers shirt. If you pay close enough attention and look very close, that is a Michael Myers shirt. Not gonna lie to you. It made me uncomfortable about 25, 30 minutes ago, but I'm just saying. But yeah, so he been looking all this stuff up on his iPad What's up, Mom? Why didn't you come grab that iPad? He 13 years old. Why did you not come grab that iPad and go through the search history? Probably don't know how, huh? So you buying the technology you don't even know how to use. And that would be the discrepancies right there and mess up everything. She was like, oh, I fear that he wants to do this. You fear that? You should have been got him help for one. And for two, you should have been went through that phone. It would have made you had forced to get help.
Could this be something you wouldn't remember?
Possibly. If it's, I don't know what it would be, but.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. It's my job. And I'm glad you respected it. You know?
I mean, I think that if I didn't remember it, then why would I make up a story about, you know, having my cat or like my cat being on my face or whatever? Like, why would I even do that? So.
Well, some people will make up stories to explain things.
Which
right,
is what
so
you did.
That's what I'm saying. If I didn't remember it, then why would I explain it?
Well, some people want to give a story so the real story doesn't come to light.
Right, but if I forget.
Well, I'm not saying you did.
I'm just saying if I forgot it. Why
so in that scenario, if you had forgotten it, you would have been able to make up a story.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. Well.
Right.
Right. I see what you're saying. Well, Lois, I'm just, as we look at the thing right now, it looks really bad. It looks really, really bad.
I don't.
And I'm just trying to wrap my brain around, and I hate using that word all the time, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened. Something really bad happened, but I don't know how it happened. I know who was there, but I don't know how it happened. There's two people there.
Shout out to Richard with the 100 emoji. What's up, Richard?
Just trying to figure it out.
Could have been 3 people. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there could have been more people there. Wasn't there?
I don't know. I've already told you that I don't know, and I don't.
Yeah, he finna use the I don't know theory. See how long that holds up. But they already got overwhelming DNA on them, so they don't really need much from them. They just hoping that they can get this first degree conviction versus a second degree, which means that he has a higher possibility of getting parole. But hey, we'll see what we come up to. But here we go with the I don't know.
Have any memory of anything like that happening, or me being outside at a time after darkness. But I mean, I'm just saying possibilities are possibilities. Nothing's impossible, as I've repeated multiple times.
So I know nothing's impossible, but I do believe you remember, because it's pretty significant. I could see something minor, you not remembering something, even if you have short-term memory.
That is true.
But I think something significant you would remember. I think this you remember. I think you don't want to tell me because I'm the police.
I haven't told anybody. If I know about it, then I haven't told anybody, and I haven't told you. So I don't know. I don't see a reason why I would.
What's up, Striker?
Make up a story, or why I would be out after dark, or any of this.
Well, people make up stories all the time. Okay. Trust me.
I just mean like why I would do it.
Well, because you have to explain these scratches and these injuries. I mean, that's my first guess. Your mother's going to come up to you when she wakes up and say, what happened? If my son woke up all scratched up, my first question would be, what happened?
That's true.
You know, if your mother showed up after dinner with her sisters and was all scratched up, what would you ask her?
What happened?
Right. I mean, so there has to be a story. There has to be an explanation.
Yeah, it's the man. Truth. The world is just evolving and changing every day, quicker and quicker. Quicker and quicker. Because never in my life, I done seen some 13-year-olds. I done seen some 12-year-old, 15, 17. This kid has the heart of Jason Voorhees himself. This kid heart is so cold and so icy that I'm getting the chills just watching this video. It's no way you 13. He had to be here before, and he had to be not that good of a person, because there's no way.
I just mean, I guess you didn't really listen to my whole.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What I said was, I don't know why I would lie. I don't know why I would be outside after dark. I don't know why I would even do something like this. That's what I mean. Not why would I lie. I already know why people lie.
Right.
I don't see a scenario where me alone or me myself would ever do that.
How about, could you have been there with somebody else?
No, I guess.
Steve?
I don't like the I guess.
Well, I guess
you either were or you weren't there, but we know you were there, right? We've explained all that.
Yeah,
we know you were there.
You can, I don't know, you can think about my full sentence and say, or my full wording and say, he said no. You know, like, I'm just saying I guess as this is what I think, not, you know, I don't have a definitive answer for you to give, for me to give. And that's why I'm saying, I guess, or I don't know, I'm not sure what's possible, because I don't have a definitive answer. If I'm going to say no, then in my mind I'm going to say no, I guess, because I don't have an answer. I don't have a real answer.
Though Levi manages not to break down here, it seems online he had begun to realize he was in trouble. He messaged several people the day before this interrogation, telling them, "I think I just got caught." But still, he's resolute that he has no idea what happened.
So, we're going to leave it at this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why my leg would be out.
This is the only time you and I will ever get to talk.
Okay.
Do you know what I think? I think you've created this version of events, and you want it so badly to be the truth, but it's not the truth.
I don't think I would want it to be the truth if I wasn't telling you that it was the truth. You know, like, why would I want something to be true if, like, why would I tell a story if I wanted it to be true? Like, I've never done that.
Because you want to be able to explain how you got these injuries and disassociate yourself with what happened next door. And you want your version to be the truth, so you're not attached to what happened at the neighbor's house. But your version's not the truth.
Well, if that's what you think, then that's what you think. I mean, I've explained to you everything I know in my version of events that I know is correct or that is in my memory. So I don't know why you would think I'm lying or why you don't believe me. I mean, my brother's pretty chatty. You know?
He's pretty what?
Yeah,
Chatty?
ADD.
Was your brother with you up at all during that night you got caught? Yeah. Right, hang on a sec, okay?
Okay.
Hey, you wear a wristwatch? Never? No? Some interesting things, man. We found a box of the same glove that was left at the scene.
Where did you find it?
In your house.
Yeah.
Yep. Thought that you'd be the only one in the world that would have those, but they're the same color and they're unique. So, they're the same color and they're unique. So, but, hey, what size shoe do you wear?
I think it's
I'll just look at it.
10 and a half.
10 and a half. Hey, let me step on what your head. Pull your hair back. Pull your hair way up. Way up, way up, way up, way up, way up, way up. Keep going.
Yeah, look, now he just over here caught. My bad. I'm over here doing 2-3 things at once, and I'm just listening to this. This kid is seriously deranged, And luckily they got him in time, but hey, I'm scared of this. Watch our kids. Sometimes you gotta go through them phones randomly, not let them lock them passwords and none of that, because you never know what they doing. He did all this off of fantasy. He had a fantasy to take somebody out at 13. That's not normal. You need to get them help. And if you feel like you need to get them help on that level, you need to go help them immediately. Don't play.
Did you have a ear pulled out? Did you accidentally pull your ear out or something?
I have a balding thing.
Okay.
So it's on the other side too.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to step out again and we're going to take some pictures. Then we'll be back, okay?
How are you going to be?
No, yeah, we left. Your brother's still talking. So.
You said the only reason there is to further incriminate himself? Yeah, basically.
So just be patient with me, okay?
That's it.
You get on your drink?
That's it. They just did it further incriminate him.
All right. Get the water, I guess.
Yeah, we just get
water. Yeah, I mean, this isn't really water. Yeah.
Propel.
Yeah.
Hang tight for me, will you?
So what's happening from here?
Well, you'll be taken down to 2020 juvenile detention center.
Oh, you're gonna walk me?
Yeah, I gotta keep hold of you while we go out there.
Ultimately, Levi was charged with 6 separate felonies. In the end, he took a plea deal and pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, burglary, and extortion. He will be held at a juvenile detention facility until his 21st birthday, after which, due to his age, he will be released.
What?
At his trial, several people expressed concern that once he is released, he will have learned from his mistakes in the murder of Denise and will try again. Time will tell. But I can tell you one thing for certain. I'd rather not have Levi living on my street.
Man, Levi needs to stay away from me. I don't want Levi nowhere near. Levi gotta go. It ain't no way they just raid. Oh, I told y'all he was gonna get out when he was 21. I told y'all he was gonna get out when he was 21. Man, look, don't let people, just watch your kids, watch your people, watch everybody. If you ever feel that way, you might have to act that way. But look, I gotta get up out of here. I'm on a time schedule. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Hit that like and subscribe. But yeah, Levi, you can't live near me. You move on my street, then I'm moving.